What is up, everybody? Hope all is well. Listen, let's get ready and start the show. We got a little video that we're going to play in the beginning, but anyways, let's go ahead and get right to this countdown. Hope you're ready for the show.
I got me a milli, I did it legit. I'm still with the shits, I'm a hot nigga.
It was all a dream.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no loving, that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about. Telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that. Telling me things about rap. Talking the truth and that stab in my back, they will knock me off track, no. Too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control, but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more. And I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone, and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone, my family call, I've been doing it wrong, and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging. I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They been quiet all along, they gon' notice when I'm gone. I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They going to school and they working a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box, nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop, cause I do what I want and just know I don't stop. Recording to far from the parties, I'm pouring my soul into every story I'm writing, producing, I'm mixing, I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back. I've been going doing things I wanna do when I want to. Everybody wanna get away, but they not do. Everybody wanna copy you, but they not you. Everybody wanna be cool, but they not new. Whoa, look how I go. Don't be a dentist, I still got the flow. Never gonna lose cause I'm still doing both. Never gonna lose cause I've been on the road. Come to your state and I'm killing the show. Know that I'm young and I still gotta grow. Know that I'm working the most, know I'm never gonna choke. And I'm looking back down on the people below.
I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They been quiet all along, they gon' know when I'm gone. I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They been quiet all along, they gon' know when I'm gone. I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on, every night another song. They been quiet all along, they gon' know when I'm gone.
Listen, everyone, before the show gets started, I want to first let you know that you can always support the show via Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. All financial contributions are greatly appreciated, and we really do thank you so much. Now sit back and let's enjoy.
What is up, everybody? Hey. What is up? King is here. Let me go and get this thing on my pictures. What's up, everybody? Y'all can't see my crown yet. Anyways, y'all just see all these little sexy lips and everything. While we waiting on everybody else, let me see what time is it. I'm like 4 minutes early. Anyways, I do want to play this video. See y'all. This is by Kwame Brown. Isn't it Kwame? Yeah, it's Kwame. Y'all give me y'all thoughts and opinions about the video. We got a whole lot of things that we're going to be talking about today. We got Kyrie, London, Thais, Jay is coming today. And we got some thoughts and opinions about certain things. And so we're just going to go ahead and get into it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the video.
And I don't know if you was taking advantage of, whole ass nigga, but you need to leave gay people alone, okay? They didn't do anything to you. They're not talking about you. Why do you keep bringing up gay and homosexual, sir? Be very careful of the next video you make, Because us Geechies, bitch, we watch. You's a stupid motherfucker. You know that? But I'm going to get up off your little dumb ass. Because I just watched the sorriest interview I ever heard besides the last young man. Shout out to you, man. Get away from them dumb niggas. They can't critically think. They going to sink their own shit. They fucking with a nigga. They want to jokey joke their way to start them. And there's too many effeminate males like that. This is how people get hurt. You running into men, disrespecting them to try to take the spotlight off them to put it onto you. And that's sad. I didn't take no spotlight off of nobody to do what I'm doing. Bitch ass niggas was talking about me. And then guess what I did, you hoe ass nigga? You talking about offering up solutions. Niggas, I let the work do the talking. I came to YouTube, bitch, and I only been here for a week, and everybody eating with me. So why the fuck I gotta explain something to a bitch ass nigga like you? That ain't something men do, hoe ass nigga. And if you got some solutions and shit you want to talk about, lame ass boy, then you go talk about it. The fuck you keep worrying about what another grown man doing? You bitch ass nigga counting pockets. They say he got this amount. They say he got that amount. Well, bitches, I'll take a wild guess, and it's probably more than you. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't got nothing. I hope Google shit they goddamn mouth. I ain't got $2 to rub together. But I ain't asking you for shit. So what does it matter? You effeminate bitches. You some sad motherfucker. But I'm gonna get off you bitch ass niggas because y'all gonna sink y'all own shit. Y'all niggas gonna keep talking that gay talk until them gay people gonna come stump y'all bitch ass. Cause that ain't something you play with. Gay people are not a joke and they shouldn't be made a part of something that they ain't got nothing to do with. Fuck is you talking about? My cousin gay, he don't even like dudes like you. He'll beat your motherfucking ass. Respectfully, since you want to say rude shit and then say respectfully, stupid ass, fake educated ass nigga ain't never done a motherfucking thing in his life besides attach himself to other people. And then now he's some type of hell of a nigga. Same thing Becky with the goddamn good hair doing. Want to attach himself to Nipsey Hussle mural. What did I tell y'all them fake bitch ass niggas do? They're leeches. They attach themselves to something because them they self, they feel inadequate. And bitch, mama's cooking stand alone. Yes, I'm open to be judged, motherfucker. But I'm open to be judged fairly and honestly, not by a bitch ass nigga like you. And a lot of YouTubers will probably say, don't talk to him, don't talk to him. No, I said I was going to use you as an example because the only reason you're upset, sir, is because I didn't get back to you in the time you thought I should get back to you. The bitch ass nigga, you can't live two lives. You got to live your own, and I got to live mine. You a stupid son of a bitch.
All right. Oh, shit. All right, sorry about that, y'all. All right, listen.
All right, we live.
Oh shit! No.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
No.
With Mr. Judge Joe Brown. What do you want to be called?
No. All right, there we go. So listen, he was addressing the Breakfast Club. Oh my guns! Ooh, this Jim paying off? Come through. Anyways, Anyway, so he was addressing the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God, all these crazy behind people that had so much to say about him and to talk about him, all this other jazz and stuff. Child, we have the teacher's pet is on time for this class today. Do you have a collar shirt on, nigga? I need to go put some clothes on now. You didn't got all dressed up and things. Hey Ann, what's up, baby? Ann said I was supporting him. Hey, Miko. Let me see. Hold on. Ann said I was supporting him until he started to sprout right wing talking points from the likes of Candace Owens and other black conservatives. Jay may like that. Okay. Anywho. Wait a minute. Let me get this off my camera. Stop sharing. So I want to do that. Hey, Jay.
What's up, y'all?
Okay. No other devices on, right?
Oh, no, I ain't got none, no.
Okay. So while we waiting on everybody else to come on, listen. So we got a good show tonight. Um, London, I hate when the secretary is late.
Ooh.
All right. Well, it is what it is.
What were you talking about?
No, I was trying to figure out who I wanted to go first. But hey, no, I gotta do this right. I'm gonna have to kick London's ass. Because London is a whole damn secretary and his monkey ass is not on time. I bet you gonna get rearranged from his motherfucker. Huh. Oh yeah, y'all. We're live on Instagram too. It's just the view, how it looks is very different because my phone is right here showing all of this that y'all can't see on YouTube. So the ones that are on Instagram get to see all the comments over here on the side. So it is what it is. So y'all make sure y'all go and follow on Instagram, go and follow on Facebook, YouTube, all these things. Good evening, everybody. Dominic, thank you so much. This is my birthday card. I'm not done with it, but I just feel like, pulling it out a little bit. I'm saying I'm pulling it out a little bit. Oh God. I spoke too soon. Here you go. Nick, can you get some light? You look like you're in the weary land.
This is all like yeah.
Get you high as dry pussy right now. Anyway. Anyways, did y'all see the clip of Kwame Brown? Hey Darius.
What?
Never mind. I just need you to be on point for your segment, okay? Jeez. So greetings everybody. How's everybody's week? We waiting on Kyrie and Thais.
Bitch, I need that crown.
It's his birthday. This birthday right here. Yeah.
Bitch, she cute.
Yes. Let me tell you something. This African crown I'm working on.
What?
Nasty.
And how much are your crowns?
$1,500. $1,500.
Why are they so much? Why are they so much?
Do you see this motherfucking detail? Do you see? Now hold on. This ain't even a one. I don't even have one. You know what? Yes, I motherfucking do. Let me see. Let me go to Facebook. While are we waiting on everybody else? Y'all go ahead and talk about y'all week real quick.
Girl. So a day one associate at Amazon decided to jack off at a pack station.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
So being that I've seen this and I'm in leadership, I had to go have a nice forceful conversation with them about that.
At least was he cute?
Bitch, no. He didn't pull it out. It was just, you could tell by how his hands was moving. He was chucking his penis.
I mean, it sounded like he had a mental issue.
Now, why does everybody got to have mental issues because they somewhere beating their meat?
No, but not at work. You got to be retarded.
Oh, boy, listen here. Folks that beat their meat in all the strangest of places.
Oh, no.
So I'm just trying to figure out how. Thank you, Pico. Swarovski Crystal.
Hey, Darius. So it was like, I went over to him. I said, listen, I don't give a fuck about you beating your meat. You feel me?
Wait, you seen the man beat his meat?
Yeah, I just said that. And I told you because I'm a part of leadership, I had to say something to him.
You didn't join the
And I said, no, bitch, I'm not. I'm not finna, bitch, I'm at work, first of all. I'm not finna do that. Not at work, okay? So, yeah.
Just calling right now.
So, I told him, I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck about you beating your meat. I can give two fucks about that, but you gonna take your stupid ass to the motherfucking bathroom. Straight up.
And wash your hands. Coronavirus.
I guess.
You right, Tab G. They need
40.99
some help.
super
There's some
man.
retarded issues going on there.
Okay, first of all, I'm still stuck on that you walked up on this nigga while he was beating his meat. I don't care what y'all say, how y'all feel about it. I'm still stuck on that.
I mean, it was just the point like you got the audacity to do this on your first day of working. Something is psychologically wrong with you.
Well, first of all, that's called sexual harassment, and if he's still there working,
Right. So then no, he's fired.
he
So the
should have been
next
terminated
day,
immediately.
well, so since I didn't say anything the first day to give him like a kind of like okay, type shit. So the next day, my manager.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to show this real
So
quick.
the next day, my manager was talking about it, and she's a female. And I told her, I said, "Oh yeah, I said something." Da, 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 da. She was like, "Why you ain't say nothing to me yesterday?" I was like, "Cause you were in a distraught state, and I didn't want to furtherly distraught you about somebody whacking off looking at you, and it's not your husband."
Oh, he was
So,
whacking off, beating on something. Oh wow.
Oh, that's just straight sexual harassment. Oh God,
so
that's
I go to
public
HR and I
indecency.
did my little, right, but he didn't pull it out, but you could tell from the motion, you know.
So yeah, that is.
So I decided I had to go to HR, and I had to. Oh well, bitch. Wait a minute. What girl is that? A rainbow crown?
Yes, it's the rainbow.
You will have to be that gay with that damn crown.
Mm.
Bitch, fuck you.
That looked like someone's AKA crown.
No, AKA. See, I need to do an AKA crown.
You need
I
to do
need.
an AKA. You need to do all. You need to do all of the motherfucking sororities and fraternities for real, for real. While you playing?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody want to donate to the crown fund, I'll do all the sororities. I will.
Um, just never mind. We already have an understanding.
Yes, thank you.
What?
If we want to do alpha, we can do alpha.
Girl.
We already got you red and cream, so
And you gonna put the pearls on the alpha one?
I can.
That's
But
fine.
they're black is black and gold, so that would be black stones and gold stones.
And a
Since
pearl.
if I work
And
my
I
ass
just
off,
thought he
yeah.
had on pink.
The fact that you put all that work into these crowns and they go in the ground.
No. These crowns went to somebody.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Those other crowns, now the ones I'm gonna show y'all next, actually went to the ones I'm gonna show you next actually went in the ground.
Oh God. See, I would have to stop the funeral and be
Like
like,
on
"Give me that
somebody's
crown.
head.
Bring me that crown back."
Yeah, okay, like
You
I
stupid.
went to a funeral
You
a
is
couple weeks
stupid.
ago, and I promise you, I saw them crown the guy.
They
I
crowned
wasn't
it
tripping.
and they closed it
And they closed it
and locked it.
and locked it.
Can you
Now,
tell
me
me
personally,
where the plot is? Give me the
that's what
plot.
I'm talking about, right, y'all.
Give me the plot number, and I'll be back in a couple hours.
Listen,
So you gonna dig the person up to take the crown off their head?
man, look.
And Will.
Wait.
Weird.
Oh, wait. Now I know I got this shit somewhere. That's me and my daddy. Let me see. Where these crowns at? Oh, that was the day you and what you call it went at it.
Who?
Yes, that's me. Yeah, God. Both. That's
I'm
my
talking about
baby.
your
That's
arms
my
is stretched out.
baby. Huh?
Oh, so you been stretching your arms high.
Giving God. That was me and Jay. I think that was our first video. What is this? Child, that's one.
Oh, then we gonna ask for prayer for them, please.
Yes, she's actually doing pretty good.
Okay, good.
But they said still pray. Still pray.
Pray. Prayer works.
Yeah, child. Look at Joyce Rogers, child.
I'm in mourning. The church is in mourning. That's why I'm in.
Thais, y'all make sure y'all go support Thais After Dark now.
That's why I'm in my dress clothes. I'm in mourning.
Okay. Look at Joyce. Oh, I love you, Joyce. Okay, that's sparking. We're arguing right there. Anyways.
Jesus fixed it.
Okay, now you bitch doing too much. All right, now these crowns went in the ground. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this out. All right, come on, pop up.
I'm not gonna say what I want to say about. I'm not gonna say what I want to say about the church pertaining to George Rogers, so I'm gonna just shut my mouth.
Please do, please do.
Yes.
We in mourning.
Why can't
we
man,
in mourning.
fuck.
Hey.
Jay, I don't care about nothing about you taking off your glasses and looking at me like that.
Ty, that's Kyrie. Hey. So we just going we going through some things right now.
This what I'm finna say. This what I'm finna say. You know what? Kojic, you are dead ass wrong for how y'all did that lady. Who? Yeah, I said it, damn it.
Who?
The Church of God in Christ.
You know what?
How
No. You know what? I'm sorry.
Supervisor Joyce Rogers.
Nope, I can't get with that. I don't agree. You know what? At first, I did agree with you, but then I started thinking about it.
Mother.
And then I started thinking about it. First of all, that goes from the last administration. She was placed in a spot by Bishop Blake. Now, everyone in their mama knows that she was way too old to be the chair lady of the youth department. When you think of her, there's nothing that says youth and her in the same sentence. So she was kept in a position way too long than what she should have been in the first place. So by the time that she was actually moved, it was too late. Her health had already declined. So it's not that, and they tried to move as fast as they can. They deemed her a supervisor the Monday before she passed. So to be honest with you, I think they tried to move as fast as they possibly could. But you got to blame that on Bishop Blake. I'm sorry.
Okay, so do you think that they didn't know about her sickness?
Possibly not. Because
there's some people that knew,
but she probably made them not say nothing because she still wanted to work the way that she probably works.
She's been the thing for 20 years.
Exactly. Known as the Giant Slayer. So when you're known as the Giant Slayer, you don't want nobody to look at you any type of way. So she probably only said something to people that is close in her circle, but outside that circle, probably nobody had a clue of what was going on with her until it was too late.
What is that?
Okay, so I'm okay. I'm just gonna say okay. So that was a very good answer. I'm still gonna say if it's Bishop Blake's fault. Bishop Blake, I have nothing against you, but bro, like, what the fuck?
I mean, you can't blame. She was, she's in a position to where she was appointed. So if she's appointed into a position, only thing she could say is, no, I don't want this position. I mean, but you got to think about it as being appointed into a position. How old was she? 50 years old? 50-something years old?
She was about 60-something.
60-something years old. 60s. And all of a sudden, you 60 years old, there's nothing about her and youth in the same sentence. So to be real with you, I think
I understand that.
She was kept in a position way past the time she should have been. And I blame that on Bishop Blake. He kept her in the same position. So to be honest with you, you can't blame that on the Church of God in Christ. You can blame that on the leadership.
Okay, well, I can blame it. I can blame it on the leadership. I mean, I'm okay. All is.
I think you're looking for any reason to say F Church of God in Christ.
Yeah, he is. He is.
No, I'm not. I already
Oh
said.
wow.
Yeah, I think you are.
Thais, we bumping our drums right now.
Do I
Try to let
love?
everybody
Okay,
come
wait.
in.
Do I love my church? Absolutely. Do my church do fucked up ass shit like everybody else denomination? Absolutely. So
now, once again, absolutely, I agree with Taylor. The youth loved her. I love the Giant Slayer. I love her. I loved her. I can't stop watching her. She deserved better than what she had. She deserved way more. Her flowers should have been given to her a long time ago. But you also have to look at
that's what I'm saying. It was like, okay, like this lady, the Giant Slayer lady, done preached and traveled and this and that, and you kept this lady in the youth department for over a decade. And then when she finally got out of it, she got sick, and then y'all deemed her a supervisor 2 days before she died. To me, that is a slap in the lady's face.
But you gotta look at the history.
Work.
Look at the history of what the Church of God in Christ do. I mean, look at what they did to Mother Rivers. I mean, they gave her
Mother Rivers. Okay, the thing with Mother Rivers didn't want.
I don't think anything is. I'm not from the Church of God in Christ, but I used to attend a lot of Church of God in Christ churches back when I was younger with my mother. But I don't think that anything is shocking when it comes to male patriarchy in the Black church. It really isn't. That's what they do to Black women. It's like Black women are always an afterthought, and it's always $1 late and a day late and $1 short when it comes to Black women, whether it be leadership positions or Black men are codified and Black men are they're protected and people will cover for them, but Black women, it's always okay. Well, she should have, or we tried to, or well, this is what I'm saying. So not really shocking. But for a woman like of Joyce Rogers' stature, she deserved a lot more. She really did.
I'm really shocked she stuck around as long as she did.
Damn, she did. Like, and my thing is, to be honest, and I think where they're having her funeral is basically saying, F y'all.
What you mean where they're having her funeral?
They're having her funeral at Bishop Jakes' church.
At the Potter's house.
Jakes is not affiliated.
At the Potter's house. Because there's
not affiliated with the Potter's house. So there is no other church in Texas that can hold her funeral. So
that can hold her funeral.
Even right. So even in my death, I had to go outside of my own church.
Well, okay.
No. I don't think that has anything to do with that. I think you have to also look at the where Joyce Rogers got her start. Joyce Rogers, no one heard about Joyce Rogers really until she got her start under Bishop T.D. Jakes on what was that? Was it Woman Thou Art?
Wait a minute, what, Jay?
No, I didn't know about Joyce Rogers. Really big until she preached on T.D. Jakes' really big platform.
Joyce Rogers back. You got to think. Joyce Rogers was back in the 80s preaching in people before I was even born.
Right, but she didn't hit the national scene outside the Church of God in Christ until T.D. Jakes had her on that forum.
No. Joyce Rogers been hitting the main stage for a very long time.
Like I said, I don't know. And you might be right. You're right.
I am right.
You're right. But like I said, but you also have to look at it. TD Jakes probably offered the church for free, and the look at the COVID standards right now that's going on. I don't know, so it's a possibility that I don't think it has anything to do with the Church of God in Christ. Think of how many Church of God in Christ is in Texas that's big enough to hold a funeral of this massive size. Joel Osteen, but he ain't gonna never.
Joel Osteen is in Houston.
True.
I think George Rogers is from Dallas anyway. I think. I mean, I don't know, but my analogy is like, yeah, even in my death, y'all gotta come to somebody that's not affiliated with Church of God in Christ to send me home, right?
I mean, but you got to look at the history. A lot of where the Church of God in Christ funerals are held, big time people, their churches, their funerals, their state funerals are held in convention centers. So I to be honest with you, I don't think it has anything to be. I just think it's the size of where she needs to. I mean that they need it. So I don't think that it has anything to do with the actual. It ties.
What? I'm just listening. Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with the Church of God in Christ. Like I said, I'm gonna say this again. I think that you're looking for a reason to be mad at the Church of God in Christ.
I've already stated that. I stated about leadership. I can say it again. They fucking did that lady wrong.
See, I knew I wasn't crazy. Someone in the comments said, yeah, she was popular, but Jakes gave her a bigger platform.
Absolutely, but we knew about her prior to Bishop Jakes. Those of us that are born and bred in Church of God in Christ,
right?
Right, that's what he was saying. He was saying that she was Kojic known, but then she became well known after Jakes.
Jakes really set her forward.
I mean, it's a lot of people that Bishop Jakes actually put on the map, like for real.
Right.
If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't know who they are.
Just like Juanita Bynum was Chicago famous, and then when she did No More Sheets, then she became world famous.
Her story. Right. Yeah, that was her story. No More Sheets, like that. I mean, I'm partially a fan, but
that catapulted her over. Right.
So and Juanita was giving us she was giving us practical advice, but the way she was delivering it, it was like, get up out that bed, wipe that nut off your face, get your ass up, It was really practical advice, but she was such a fiery, orator, Like, get your ass up and get in the bathroom and wash your ass, get up out the sheets, It was deep.
You're rolling in them sheets, shoot.
Listen.
So here's what we're going to do. Since we are talking about Joyce Rogers, I'm going to go ahead and give this tribute to her. But before I do that, I was just on this Uncle Carter's page. Listen, they're giving the announcements about where the service is going to be for Beverly Carter. Beverly Carter passed the other day. She had cancer, and so it's been a struggle for her for about a couple years. But I hate that she had passed. She was a sweet lady. Now I can say that she was a kind, sweet lady. Me and Bishop, we've had our little spats, but I promise you, I do love the family. They have been some sweet, wonderful people. We go back like four flats on a Cadillac, and I really do love. I hate this. My sincere condolences go out to the family. Also, we're going to give this special tribute to Joyce Rogers, and then London, you're coming up right after that, okay? Please don't sit up here on the screen looking like Opie, okay? Just okay.
In the name of the Lord, Lady Joyce, we all love you. Everybody sing it. Come on, Lady Joyce. Lady Joyce, we all love you. Chair Lady Joyce, Chair Lady Joyce, we all love you. Joyce, we all
Sunday.
God. Somebody, listen, it was a beautiful tribute, but somebody was trying to find that key for a second there.
That was Judy.
Oh, okay.
That was Judy.
That was somebody comment said.
Oh, Judy.
You see how fast she was set down.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop beating up on Joyce now. Now that she has, she's not the music president. You know what? I'm about to be even pissed because they got Myron Williams up there, and he has not even been present at all for anything. I'm just trying to understand. But you know what?
You know what? Since you wanted to open up that motherfucking can,
no.
I only got 2 days for my segment.
That's your segment.
The first one is the first. Fuck them. So that's the name of my segment. I don't know why. I don't know why Jives is so stupid. Okay, so my first thing is, how do y'all feel about Republicans not allowing a bipartisan bill of a commission investigating the January 6th insurrection on the Capitol?
It's to be expected.
Not shocking. Not shocking.
Get down.
I mean, what do you expect? So you want me to steal out the candy jar and then tell y'all go get the police and we all investigate what I just stole? I mean, we all know what happened. We know who pushed it. We know what's up. So I mean, why would?
But there needs to be a written an investigation and a written word and a final finding. That's what a commission does. And if there's no commission, then history has a bad track record. People will say something totally different 50 years from now, what happened, or 100 years from now. When it comes to white folks, they whitewash history. You see what happened with the Native Americans and the Indians. I mean, the Native Americans and the Pilgrims and all of these people. So, we've had commissions before, and they were really, really done correctly. We had them for the Watts riots. We've had them for the Christopher Commission, the 9/11 Commission. So we've had commissions, and they've done their job, to put a light on what happened, and so we don't have to ever, experience that again. If you know what happened, you can know what safeguards to put in place to prevent it from happening again.
Now,
but I was a shock, London.
Yeah, this is what made my skin crawl. When Kentucky Fried Ass Mitch McConnell was looking at said, "I need my Senate Republicans to do me a favor," and I'm sitting there like, so you want these motherfucking people to just not do what the Constitution says?
So
because you don't want your Republican Party to be investigated?
I shot you. Why would I want somebody to investigate it? Why would I say, come investigate me shooting you?
Because they're the conservative party. They're the constitutionalists. They're the freedom party. So when you got 3 officers dead, one from a seizure, one from a seizure, and 2 from suicide, you would think that they would want, you got Officer Sicknick's mother that came up there yesterday. His partner came up there yesterday, and they still got nothing. So, child, look, they need to stop talking about the Constitution and apple pies and all that shit, because they're full of shit. That's what they are. They're full of shit. They had people up there climbing the damn walls like monkeys, like apes. So I don't want to hear nothing else about the Constitution.
Hold on,
and
wait.
America.
Be specific. Be specific of the color ape that you talking about. You know they call us apes and monkeys too.
But we
They
weren't
were
climbing
climbing the Capitol. They were climbing the Capitol like rabid apes. Yes, like monkeys. I said it.
Okay.
We weren't. It wasn't us doing this. Of course, I have
White
my.
monkeys.
I'm sorry, but I do have some that y'all might. You know what? Never mind. Nothing.
Who you gonna throw in?
No. Since you opened it, let's go and finish it. What's up?
Well, come on, Megan. Who you gonna say?
I was gonna say, did they get any investigations on the rioting that we as African Americans were doing when George Floyd got killed? We tore up some shit. We tore up our shit. We tore up where I came from. We tore up Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We burnt down gas stations. We burnt down a lot of items.
Well, wait a minute,
Wait.
I'm just saying.
It was white people that was involved in those riots, and they were all on camera burning a lot of that shit down.
And then putting BLM right there. Exactly.
I'm just saying.
To answer your question, Jay, why the fuck you think they tore up Milwaukee?
I understand, but why the fuck do you think they tore up the Capitol? They can say the same damn thing.
But wait a minute. Wait. I got a question. So are you comparing Trump being not getting the vote in or not getting in to a black man being murdered on TV with a knee in his neck?
Okay. No, I'm saying it's the action after. It's the action after. We keep putting the emphasis on what happened, but it's the actions after.
But it's the reasoning that it happened.
Okay, the reasoning can be said on the other side.
Because they mad because Trump didn't get in office.
That's their opinion. I'm just stating what I. It's not saying that this is my true belief. I'm saying that is some things that has been brought up whenever this comes up. This is what the argument is. Senate. This has been an argument in the Senate. I watched it when I was watching C-SPAN.
Okay.
So this is so fucking. This is baffling.
Taylor Horn hit it on the head.
You trying to
take your time, let it breathe. He'll take your gloom. He'll take your gloom. Take your time, London.
Let him use you.
Okay, so you trying to tell me that you are basically saying that the senators that are sitting in these funky fucking ass seats is trying to compare George Floyd dying and the riot that started that bullshit because a innocent black man that has been found deemed and they put this cracker in jail. Compare it to the January 6th election. Did I hear you correctly?
Right.
That is the argument that was brought on the Senate floor.
So let me.
Who brought that on the Senate floor?
That was one of the arguments. That was one of the arguments that was brought.
Let me ask you a question. Okay. Did anything that George Floyd did was politically motivated?
No.
Let me help you, little brother. Let me do the heavy lifting. I'll do it.
No, because I'm finna smooth.
Okay. Let me do the heavy lifting. I'll do the heavy lifting, and then you come back and pick it up.
Come on, Ethan.
Okay, so here's the deal. That was our United States Capitol. Our seat of power is the United States Capitol that they breached and destroyed. These are people out in the streets tearing down Targets and motherfucking Publix and auto zones. Okay, that was the United States Capitol, and the egregious act and the fact that they were able to breach security and get in there the way they did, because we wouldn't have got as far as the metal detectors. It would have been a massacre if it was black folks. It would have been a whole massacre. But my thing is that how people can not understand that breaching the United States Capitol is an insult to the American democracy. That's what I don't understand. We are a democratic country. This is not fucking China or Lebanon. This is America. And people were so emboldened by their whiteness and their white privilege that they felt that they could go in to the United States Capitol, one of the most secure buildings in the world, and go and hang Nancy Pelosi. And they were talking about they wanted to, scalp AOC.
Now wait, now wait, now wait,
really
wait, hold on, wait,
let's call shit. Let's call shit where shit lies, though. Let's call shit where shit lies. They didn't get as far as they did on their own.
Okay, it was an inside job. I agree with you on that. I agree. I agree with him on that.
If
what team you
okay,
in?
I can possibly did not get as far. Yeah.
It is. Listen, when you start doing the whataboutisms, your argument falls flat. What about this? What about the lady that was in front selling tamales? What about the man? It flattens the argument. At the end of the day, you had some crazy ass white folks who felt so emboldened by their president that they wanted to go in and murder people. Vice President Pence, there was a ram in the bush for you. Nancy Pelosi, you were like Mary and Martha. AOC, there was a burning bush. There was a burning bush, AOC. I'm through with it.
Let me go. Let me go and land this up. Let me go.
Go ahead, take it away, London.
Land the plane.
This is what I got to say. For all you crackers out there who try to kill their own people, all them crackers out there who breached that motherfucking Capitol. For all you stupid ass black people that was out there who claimed that you got stabbed by some white people and you want to come on and apologize on Facebook and carrying on. Let me tell y'all something.
You'll take
if
your
y'all
glue.
motherfuckers ever think that George Floyd and that is a comparison, man, fuck y'all, my nigga. Straight up.
London section.
I knew it was coming. We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Okay,
You'll take your glue.
But since you're doing while you're on a political stance, I got a question. I asked you earlier, why is it May 28th and they're still counting votes from the November election?
Okay, so like I explained to you earlier, that is up to the governor and the lieutenant governor of each state to keep counting votes. So all the white people that's in Arizona counting votes like Beulah May Patterson and all Sally Mae Walker and Gertrude and all them all up and through there. Y'all dumb as hell to be doing that shit. But you guess what? They're getting paid for that.
I said they get a check.
They're getting a check for that. So my thing is, when an election is over and Congress comes together the next year to solidify and put the stamp of the presidential seal on those documents that all senators, everybody in Congress have to sign, whether they like it or not, they can't do shit about it. The only way that Joseph R. Biden can get the fuck out the White House if he die or he gets impeached, it goes to the Senate and they do a Senate trial and they remove his old ass from office. Okay, Reverend Jesse Jackson and the Million Man March attacked the Capitol like they were dropped bombs on us and they took us. The problem is on sale soon. Okay.
What?
He's saying
they would have dropped a bomb on us. Took care of the problem is on sale soon. What?
No, he's saying if the Million Man March would have turned into the Capitol riots, they would have dropped a bomb on us.
I it's on sale soon. Child, please, if we would have marched to that motherfucking Capitol, bitch, we would have been slaughtered. Straight up.
They
It
was
would
at
have
the
been a
probably
bloody
snipers
Sunday.
on the roof anyway.
Yeah,
They probably had snipers on the roof anyway.
we would have got more than just stabbed like Beverly. Okay, we would got fucking slaughtered.
Okay.
Well,
Now,
but they also went, but Sassy Blue, they also want to count votes in Georgia. They have to start doing it in Georgia, and it's another state. They about to
So
start
Georgia,
counting.
that's another thing. So it's like,
Yeah.
just I personally feel like that they are so
Republican states. It's the Republican states.
Right. That us as African Americans actually flip Republican states. They keep forgetting, bitch, the South is predominantly black, dummy. So when it's deemed damn necessary, and when black people get fed the fuck up, I can't say we can come together and change some shit because we
okay,
are
here's my thought, London. Here's my thought, London. You know what tickles me the most is that they're always trying to say that we are the majority, we are the minority. And I'm like, y'all been saying this for a long time, but I beg to differ. Now, this just me. This just me. Do y'all really think that we are the minority?
We've
Do
lost.
y'all really think that we are the minority?
I thought we
We
lost.
are not. No, absolutely
I
not.
thought we lost the minority seat. I thought we lost the
I
minority.
don't ever think that we are the minority. I think, contrary to popular belief, I do believe that there's more of us than there are of them. I just believe that. That's just me. I just believe because again, we're not in control of what's put out. We're not.
Mm-hmm.
So
you talking about, Jives, you talking about as far as the census goes.
Yeah, I believe that there's more people of color than white people. I believe
it is.
I mean, there is.
That's
the reason why, if you notice on a lot of the forms, it's African American or others. Then they have Native Americans. They've split us up so much to where we're not the minority. Instead of just putting people of color in one, they've split us up.
Well, we ain't people of color.
I mean, we are people of color. What are you talking about?
I'm not a people of color.
Race and Peace said,
"How are you not a person of color? You have color in your skin. What are you talking about?
Controls the government. Correct. I agree.
No. See, that's what they create. People of color was something they created to put us all together. I'm not a people of color. I am an ADOS man. People of color are people who are other than black people, who have melanin and are other than black people. That's what people of color are. I'm not a people of color. That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit they came up with.
I'm sorry. How are you not a person of color? You have color in your skin.
That is a term that they came up with. I don't like that term. Like I don't like African American. I don't like that term. But we are not a people of color.
I respect your thoughts and opinions, Kyrie.
Well, thank you. But I'm just saying.
Listen.
People of color. Y'all can say that.
Okay, race is, first of all, we have to start. Race is a construct. It's not a real thing. So once you start there, then you can take the conversation all the way down to where, you can start breaking this stuff and dismantling it. But race is a construct, and it goes by, and it derives from where people were born and their proximity to sun and their proximity to other environmental factors. That's where you get race from. But race is a construct. If you do a DNA analysis of me and a white person, there are some things that you can see that are, different. But overall, all of our bodies, the humankind, it's the same. Yeah. It's the same. So I think people really get caught up in race and they don't understand we really are all the same. But where our ancestors, originated from, that's where all of this, gets, convoluted, But it's a construct. It is. That's all I wanted to say.
Lonnie, you done?
Bitch, I'm done. Fuck that.
Okay. Jay?
Bitch, I'm black. If y'all want to call me colored or Thelma and Louise or some
colored.
shit,
bitch,
I'm black. Kyrie, I mean, I'm just gonna call it a spade. Bitch, I'm colored. I'm black. I'm African American. I'm a nigga. I'm a nigger. It just depends on what they feel. You feel me? It just
it's not the same. It's not the same as top, bottom, verse, power bottom. It's not the same. Those are distinguishable. Those are distinguishable characteristics that we know,
I
like,
hate you.
you know,
I
verse,
hate you, bruh.
power bottom, you know, pig bottom, you know,
Thank you, Sassy Blue. You
You
understand?
would know about that.
BDSM, you know.
Mm.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
What I know about? Wait a minute. What I know about? Bitch, wait a
And Jay
minute.
got excited. Oh my God.
Oh.
Because he a freak.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I'm not even gonna judge
Yeah.
that. Whatever.
Get your
Jay,
Yes, God.
are you ready?
Let's go for it. Oh shit! Who that fine man right there?
Proceed, nigga.
Hey. What's up, everyone? First of all, let me say excuse my my absence last week. I was in revival last Friday.
If you don't go on with
You
your
was in
stuff,
revival,
nigga,
girl.
oh my
Oh
God.
Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
In revival.
I was in revival.
Is
I
that
was
what we
in-
call
You
it
was
now?
in
I
revival.
was in revival in the Bathhouse Church of God in Christ in St. Louis.
Jay, Negro, please.
Okay, back to
Interesting.
the Negro please moment of the day. Now, this one right here would have to. This is going to tickle Jives. This is going to tickle Jives' feet today. He's going to get a kick out of this one. So apparently, a certain person, a cigar vlogger, is asking for donations and for help from all of he's asking for donations for help to fight his lawsuit that is being brought against him. So he is asking for help from people to fight Larry Reed. So in today's segment of Nigga Please, he's asking for donations from everyone out there to please give to his Daryl Moore's his suit to help him fight.
Trade alert.
Trade alert.
Trade alert.
Oh, okay. I'll answer that later. He's asking for help to fight Larry
And
Reed.
they keep calling.
And they keep calling.
I'm talking about that person from the Bathhouse Church.
I mean, just hit the end button.
I did. You got to realize it's ringing on my computer too.
Hit the end button.
Trade alert. Trade alert. Trade alert.
You had a wonderful time in St. Louis.
Hold calling.
The whole is calling.
Trade alert.
Okay, there we go. Now,
how's the whole time in help?
Trade alert.
Well,
okay.
Continue. So he's asking for help to fight Larry Reed. So he needs some assistance. So I'm gonna put a button in the offering plate.
Oh, boy. But you get no support over here. None. That you don't get nothing.
I ain't got shit.
Go ahead.
I'm not getting you jack shit.
Well, I got some advice.
You ain't getting shit over here.
Keep your motherfucking mouth shut.
All I can tell you is, cigar man, you better get out there and do pussy don't fail me now.
Yeah,
sell some of that pussy, that old, sell some of that old buffalo cat of yours, honey. Cause look,
somebody said,
yeah, I should $2 for 50 cents.
Hey man, I heard, man, I heard that man had a walrus pussy.
Oh.
Mm.
You better take them teeth. You better take them teeth out and go for what you know. I saw a video from that guy. I saw a video from that guy the other day, and I didn't call Jives. It was late at night. I said, Jives, sleep. But in that video, it was about a 4-minute video. He seemed like the reality has set in. Like, girl,
He over
I
there
gotta go to,
in the car.
I gotta go to court and do this for real, for real.
Yeah,
Like,
this has
yeah,
always been for real
it was for real from the beginning.
from the very beginning.
He thought he
Look,
was
girl,
playing.
he was scared. It was. I could see the fear. Like,
He should be.
You
yeah,
can see
he's scared
clearly
now
now that smoke is
He should
gone.
be.
because your
All that
financial
talking is out of the way.
your financial resources are not the same as Larry Reed's. So, girl, Larry, overall mother, you know, Reed is coming with a whole nother situation, you know. So
Take your gloom away.
I want it. It would. Is the situation that Larry? Is look. Is the situation that Larry Reed coming with a sticky situation, or is it a smooth situation?
all I can say is this, you know, listen, when you coming with an attorney and you coming with people that, you know how to shake some things up, you know, you coming in, you know, the cigar man coming in trying to be Perry Mason and Matlock. Girl, it's not gonna work, mama.
But you out here trying to be Perry Mason, but bitch, you Blues Clues. Get your ass somewhere and sit the fuck
Baby,
down.
look.
I ain't no Perry
Told you,
Mason.
bitch, I've been told you a long time ago, stop fucking with people. See, that's the thing. You know, and I'm gonna say this right here. I'm gonna say this and I'm moving on because bitch, it's a part of me that
No.
really just want to go in again on this bitch, but it's only so much shit I can say until you just keep saying the same thing over and over again. And I'm gonna have to go back to your political points in a minute. So whatever, bitch, just get ready. My thing is this:
Mm-hmm.
when you have a vendetta against somebody, it shows.
Mm-hmm.
And for 2 years, this rusty behind ass nigga has set up here and done the entire most. You can tell when somebody really has a real brush on their shoulder because, bitch, why are you digging in archives to find dirt or a crumb on somebody? And I'm like, here's my thing, y'all, because there was it was out here trying to say, oh, Mario, you getting paid by Larry. Bitch, where? Go dig that goddamn receipt up, you dusty ass motherfucker. You big dick sucking motherfucker, bitch. You, bitch, I'm so tired of bullshit.
Mm-mm.
Listen, y'all, let me stop because I just got to be praying for the saints underneath. Hey, listen, no, but I'm serious though. Like,
What you want? Hey,
I want to
what
sit
you
out
want to
here and
say?
say, huh?
What you want to say? What takes me all the cuss words you want to say, and I say them for you.
The thing is, it's like you sit out here and dig up all of this stuff, and I'm not taking away from if there is an alleged victim or not or whatever. And I mean, my god brother's over there. You know, I listen here because I don't want nobody to twist my words and say that I'm saying that they're not a victim or whatever the case may be, because that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, when victims are victims, and I have plenty of them that I've interviewed and been on my show. Y'all see these arms that's forming off?
I was just about to say, now wait a minute.
What's that? See?
Woo! I've been in the jail. Anyways, when these victims come on, you show your face. When you're coming up against somebody, you show your face. Like, bitch, this is me. This what the fuck you did this shit to me. I'm the one you touched. I'm the one you did. See, all of these folks, again, and I'm not coming at nobody. I want to make this plain. When you are a victim, it doesn't matter what you have gone through, what your name is, what your mama name is. Bitch, all hold bars are gone. You did this to me. You tell me your name. When I interviewed, and I just talked to them the other day, Tammy Reed, who was abducted and hidden by her husband. Bitch, everybody, including the cousin them and the sister them and the grandmama them, all the motherfuckers was on the line. And then we got a chance to see Tammy. So it's like, you know, you show yourself to say, bitch, I'm the one you hurt. That's it. And it doesn't matter if you say, well, they're not ready. Bitch, if you're not ready, shut the fuck up. Because again, it's like this right here. They're the ones that did something to you. And if you're going to speak out, speak all the way out. You can't hide now. You can't hide. Come on, say something. So I'm happy. And you know, I told my god brother, you know, like I said, I don't hate him or anything. I'm whatever he needed to get off his chest, he did that. But I'm happy it wasn't on my channel. Let me say why. Because had it been on my channel, they would have said Jives is on a hate train against Larry. And I'm like, bitch, it's not that at all. I told people I want to be nowhere involved in none of this stuff. Because again, when you come doing this stuff, I done done enough of these cases to know about lawsuits, cease and desist, real court cases. Bitch, I done been through enough of them in my goddamn life. You tell me none of that bullshit. When you come with this type of stuff, you have to come with facts, proof, and receipts. And a rape victim or molested victim typically won't have receipts.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you have to go do the legwork and go file a report against the person that you are accusing to be the perpetrator. You have to go do the legwork. I can't sit up out here and blog for you, and then you don't go to the police and go file a report. Like I'm talking about, like a for real report. You can't come on camera to I just want him to say I'm sorry. What, bitch? Bitch, I want you to motherfucking burn. That's the fuck I want. Bitch, I want your drawers to burn. I want your dingling to burn off. Bitch, I want all your booty hole to be on motherfucking fire, bitch. That's what I want the fuck to happen to you. Bitch, you got here and did some shit to me, and bitch, I want you to go, okay, bitch, that's what I want. I just want to say I'm sorry. Bitch, get your ass out of here. You ain't
But
real.
you know what, Jives? Ian Van Zandt says all things are lessons that God would have us learn. Okay? All things are lessons that God would have us learn. The lesson is, and that is that don't hate somebody so damn much that you will risk losing everything.
Yes.
That's a special kind of hate.
Yes.
And we've seen what happened with Tawana Brawley in New York City, the Duke Lacrosse rape victims. When these stories, when we find out that these stories are not accurate, somebody may have lied or exaggerated to get some fame. So you have to vet these rape stories and allegations and molestation.
Yes.
You have to. Because you get yourself in a real bad situation. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, from the book of Proverbs, the 26th chapter, verse 27, it says, whoever digs a pit will fall into it, and he who rolls a stone will have it rolled back on him.
Hey!
All right.
Excuse me, Bishop. Excuse me, Bishop. Listen. I'm not gonna say nothing about this because I know my opinion. Oh, Eba, you better check. Y'all better check it. It's hot. It's starting to come on in. It's starting to come on in. So
He'll take your gloom. He'll take your gloom.
I'm talking about take your gloom. Listen, I am not against anybody being sexual. Just hear me out what I'm about to say, okay? I am not against anybody saying that they have been touched or anything like that. The problem I have is y'all wait so goddamn long to say something.
London.
No, London.
No.
Cut. Pull the plug. Pull the cord.
Mute.
Pull the cord.
Hit mute.
You see, London, you can't tell somebody when they can come forth and when they can't.
There's no timeline.
I ain't got nothing to do with this one.
What you can say?
That was London Dupree from Duval County.
That was London Dupree right now.
Even Megan McCain back now.
What you can say is it doesn't matter, because I had a person who came on my platform who told this story, and they were over 50. You can still tell your story and even go file charges. It was a young guy named Warren Curtis. He's from the New York area, New York, New Jersey area, somewhere up there. Anheimer, some, I don't know. But it was some preachers who did some things to him in the Church of God in Christ when he was a young boy. Well, he did the work and he went filed the charges. And see, it doesn't matter how long. Some people are so nervous because of the actual people. See, in the words of Ty East, see, sometimes when you speak out, that brown van will come around to the house. See, see, you got to be so unbothered about the brown, the white, or the black van.
Hold on. Hold on, Jives. Bible 2 Love says we got a new Megan McCain this week. First of all, I will never, ever in my life be a Megan McCain.
Of a lovely lady.
No, there's only one Megan McCain.
You better not tell nobody, but God, you almost killed your mammy.
I refuse. It's like I cannot be somebody who talks about their father like that and still act like she is dumb as Dixie when she's the only person on the view you be looking at like, did that really come out your mouth? Seriously. Like,
Johnny,
no man.
Before I tell my family, my great uncle molested me.
You just need to go to Memphis with Miss Celia and Suge. That's all, London.
Taylor said, and I know Taylor, he was molested from 9 until 16, and until he said something to somebody. Here's my thing, y'all. It doesn't matter the age or whatever.
No, okay. This is what I'm. Let me rephrase my statement so I don't sound so harsh. I think that sometimes, and let me apologize if it came off harshly. It wasn't directed at anybody. I feel like, okay, like a Bill Cosby situation.
Bitch, you digging deep. Go ahead.
Okay, Bill Cosby. Okay, Bill Cosby. Wait, London. London. Bill Cosby. Okay, Bill Cosby.
Let him go.
Bill Cosby is my segment tonight.
Oh, Lord. That's.
I want to hear London. How you compare the two?
Oh Lord!
Oh, I thought you was gonna say London.
Okay, so I think it's the timing of. I think it's the timing of everything. Like I can use for an example, Brett Kavanaugh. Really interesting. I can use Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh, right? The lady, quote unquote, claimed that Brett did something to her when they were in college, but you waited till Brett decides to get on the Supreme Court to say something, which was years
people use that
later.
London as a leverage to make you not go in there. Like you may be a good person. Old things may be passed away.
Hey!
But that one thing.
But there's something.
One thing may stop you. And you're gonna have to fight your ass off to be able to get into whatever office. And if it's that you touched a young girl when you were 16, 18, whatever, they're still use it against you.
Well, first of all, we know London. We know that's a lie. London ain't touching no girl.
We not.
Okay, look here, bitch. Look at me. Since you want to talk about my sexual affairs, are you asking me have I ever had sex with a girl? The answer is yes.
Where?
When I was 17, when I was in high school. That was over a whole 15 years ago.
And lie detector determined that was a lie.
Well, it's a lie that a lie detector determine which is a lie. But I'm not going to toot my own horn. So, but I'm not ashamed to tell nobody that I slept with a girl and I don't like girls. It just did not do nothing for me. I could not stay hard, so I knew I like niggas.
I just don't know.
I need the fuck on. So
I know what it is.
With that, then old motherfucking well.
I don't know why. I don't know why people have a hard time believing that effeminate gay men have ever had experiences that and live full lives as gay men. Like
Like I think that is the typical stereotype to think that all niggas that are gay have not tried to have sex with a female to make sure that we are actually trying to be sure that this is what the fuck we want to do.
I ain't, but I tell you what,
So
I'm
to me, because I'm not attracted to a woman, I'm not even gonna waste my time. This is my thing. I'm not even gonna waste my time even trying to get myself aroused to a woman when I know that's not gonna work for me. I'm true to who the fuck I am, and like I tell people, if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass.
Oh wow. Oh my.
Somebody feels some type of way tonight.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored in the Lord.
Oh God.
I'm very glad you are.
Okay, praise God. Jay, you got another Negro, please?
Well, first of all, and I want to clear something up. I want to clear something up. Hey, what I said earlier is used as a talking point. That is not what I actually believe. First of all, B, it was to bring, because I was noticing some comments in there that I didn't like. But right, like I said,
No, land the plane, exactly. Land it.
you know what? If you think I believe it, if you think I don't, I'm gonna stop being nice. Fuck yeah. Next.
No, I was telling you to go ahead forward and land the damn plane.
I was gonna say that's not what I believe, but it is what it is.
You don't believe what? I'm confused.
What I said earlier about what happened in the Senate, what they brought up in the Senate.
Oh, okay.
I was
you were just pointing out what they were pointing
out what they were pointing out.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you, Megan. Thank you.
Interesting.
Well, can't y'all call me somebody black? Come on now. Why I gotta be Megan?
I don't know nobody. Well, I was comparing us to The View. I don't know nobody black.
Well,
like
if you want to be called somebody, black, I will call you Omarosa Manigault Newman.
Oh God!
No.
Now that's too low.
No.
But I wouldn't call you. You want me to call you
Candace? Do you want me to call you Candace Owens?
I'd rather be Candace than Omarosa.
Really?
Okay.
Omarosa.
Diamond and silk.
Now, bitch, you know what? You know what, bitch?
I wouldn't call Jay a coon, and everybody y'all named the coons. I wouldn't call Jay a coon.
Well, thank you.
Well, he said somebody black, so I mean, who you want me to call him? Paula White? I mean, you know.
Paula White ain't black.
She ain't no
black penis don't mean she's black.
Oh well.
On that note,
what black penis she sucked?
On that note,
never mind.
Here we go.
Good evening. Okay, so I want to talk about two things.
Good evening.
I can't wait to get to my barber. First, conversation. Life is too short. I had some conversations outside of my brothers here, and when I said life is too short, to be holding on to things, situations, and to be upset at people. Prime example. I had back in 2012, I was going through some things and I was going through a depression. And I ended up cutting my father off completely. No communication at all. So it took me 5.5 years to have a conversation with him. Had the conversation, everything went great. We had a great 2.5 year run after that. So, and it could have went differently had I not been stubborn, because he did reach out to me trying to make amends. And I kept cutting it off, and I would cut him off. I wouldn't answer my phone, or I would just, just be ignorant and hang up, answer the phone and hang up. But I'm saying that to say life is too short. When he died in 2019, I was beating myself up because I'm like, I wish I had more time. I couldn't get back those 5.5 years. And it didn't have to be 5.5 years. Yes, by all means, if somebody's being toxic to you, cut them off. Take a break, but don't if it's a parent or if it's somebody that you do love, and if they are trying to reach out, let them in. Have the conversation. Not saying it's going to turn out great like my situation did, great, but let them in. And I'm saying it because I've had a conversation with, I ain't gonna call the name, somebody who's close to me, and she's cut her mother off, and I'm saying, and I told her the same thing. Look, it don't have to be 5.5 years. Just give it a chance. So I'm telling you, if you all are upset with anybody, yeah, if they're being toxic, cut them off. But it doesn't have to be a long time. Life is too short. As we saw with this pandemic, people left us left and right. I lost family members. I lost friends to COVID. It just showed me that life is too short to hold on to unnecessary shit. Yeah, we get mad, but I'm saying if it can be preventable, if it's something you can fix it and move on. Not saying you got to be friends with them, but just fix it and move on. You can be cordial, fine. And this is me saying this, and I'm a person that I hold on to shit. But I'm actually learning through the pandemic and stuff. Life is too short. That's one thing I want to say. Next thing I want to talk about is mental health. How is your mental health? Do you have an outlet? Because the pandemic showed us that we need the therapy. You can pray, that's fine. Prayer is good. Meditation is great, but you need somebody to have an outlet to talk to. I understand, Black people, that's the thing we have. We'll say, well, I don't need therapy, I have Jesus. That's good. But at the end of the day, when you get up off the altar, the shit is still going to weigh back on you. Ask me how I know. You need an outlet. What do you do? How are you coping? Ask yourself, are we checking on one another to see how we're doing? Because going back to my father, sometimes you have to trust people. I don't trust people. So people ask me, how am I doing? And I will automatically say, I'm fine, and you. Knowing damn well I'm fine. One of my friends bust me out like, you're not fine. I know you're not. So if they're trying to, let somebody in, and my coping mechanism besides therapy was, I said this last time on my show, I was suffering in silence. But Thais, thank you, Rochelle. But watching the Thais report, Thais has a gift, and Thais was making me laugh when I didn't want to laugh. My 79-year-old mother loves Thais. Because Thais, like I said, Thais has a gift. Thais draws you in. Thais was during that time, like I said, I wasn't talking to nobody, but Thais really.
Kyrie, don't make me cry over here, Kyrie. Don't do that.
Don't you do that.
Don't you do that, Kyrie.
Wait a minute now.
Cut it. Listen.
Don't you do that.
Once my eyes get to running, they gonna stop. Oh, God, Kyrie. Stop. Oh.
It's all right. I don't like to talk to people because I was saying, I was thinking, well, people got their own shit, so I don't talk to them. But like I've been listening to Thais on the Thais report, and Thais with his craziness, where like pull out the depression. It was relief. That's what it was, relief. So that's what I'm saying. You need some type of relief to do that. To get the shit out of you. You need some type of relief. Yeah.
It's all right.
Start playing the church music for your ass in a minute.
We need him.
That's what I'm saying. Check your mental health. Make sure you're intact. Make sure things are intact. Have somebody you can talk to. That's what I want. Yeah. Have somebody you can talk to. Because everybody you need to check your mental health. Right.
This is what I'm going to tell you. As the baby king, look here. Bitch, if you ever get that mall, you need to call me. Girl, you better ring my mom.
I want to talk to your rabbit ass. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. I always want to be on somebody's phone with that motherfucking Gucci Crevassier dog.
First of all, bitch, my dog name is Deuce.
I love you. No, let me tell you something. So, this is why I'm glad. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm trying to talk. Shit.
I was trying to tell him something, girl.
Hold on, bitch.
You gonna stop telling me to shut the fuck up, though, bitch. That's what
you
need
to do. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, you ain't number 3-4 hour ride.
Oh, child.
Okay, so listen.
What's up?
He'll tell you.
You ain't gonna be mad no more.
So, you know what, Kyrie? You know what's funny is I have to agree with you
Why
because
your head was so big?
my first time even watching Thais, it was like,
He ignored the shit out.
this is why I say everybody on here has a gift. Regardless of how we bump heads and stuff, everybody on here has a gift. I didn't know who Thais was. I promise you, I forget sometimes how me and Thais met. I was up one morning. I could not sleep. And I just happened to get a notification that Thais was live. Nigga, when I tell you from start to motherfucking finish, bitch, I'm on there choking this shit. I'm coughing. I'm like, this nigga right here is fucking hilarious. Do you hear me?
Right.
I don't know. I think I was having a bad day or something. And Thais has this gift to make you laugh. You know, he be talking about stuff. And here's the thing. The thing about the 4Kings is some of us may be stronger than others, but everybody plays a part. This is a whole body right here. Jay made me toast.
What is going on tonight, child?
No, I'm not gonna cry. No.
Oh, child. Let me
know. Somebody might be the arms. Somebody might be the fingers. Oh yeah.
Oh, child.
Jay, shut up. I'm just being funny, okay? Oh, I'm being funny. You know, London might be the fingers, you know, whatever. Thais might be the ears or something. But everybody plays a part, okay? So it's like Kyrie was saying, you know, it is always something to go see somebody and watch somebody, and they're there. Everybody's a work in progress, you know. And I'm not. Please don't take this the wrong way. Even some of us on here are works in progress.
Amen.
I've done this for a long time, and the reason why I tell London a lot of times to shut the fuck up, be good, be quiet, is because I'm like, and Kyrie, not Kyrie, but Thais, Kyrie, and London was there when we had to do that whole interview with Bev and Edmay.
Oh,
honey, when I tell you, baby, that ain't one of the most epic shows, one of them that I've ever done.
I'm mad I missed it.
And when I tell you, can go back and watch it. But what I was telling London was, and even I have to remind London about it, is because a lot of times people look at you and they know you, they know your attitude, they know your temperament, and just those little things, they'll use it against you. Now, if you had caught me about 10 years ago, bitch, you'll be every puss asshole nigga motherfucker, kiss my ass, suck my dick, lick my asshole, bitch, all kind of bullshit like that.
Oh Lord.
But see, I've grown a ways, and see, bitch, it takes a lot for me to work up to that. Cause like today, bitch, I wanted to get a motherfucker real good today. But I'm gonna tell you something. This has something to do with the job.
It don't take much for me.
That's what I'm saying. You're still growing. Today I dealt with a situation.
Work on him.
But see, it's like sometimes you have to think futuristically so that you don't pop the fuck off. Because when you're trying to go somewhere in life, Negroes, especially your own people, will do whatever they can to block you, stop you, all type of stuff. That's why you have to use smarts and use wisdom in everything. We ain't talking that. We just gonna pray, bitch. Fuck that shit. Use smart and use wisdom. You ain't got to get on your knees all the time to be out here asking the Lord what to do. Bitch, God know what you need, and He gives it already. It's already right here. He put in you what you need. You just need to pull it out. Kyrie, you done?
Yeah, yeah. So I just want to say, but I did want to say thank you, Thais. Like I said,
you're welcome. You're welcome. And listen, Iyanla was
Thank you,
talking about
Darius.
Iyanla was talking about it on her last show, her very last show, and she was talking about the wounded healer. And people tell me all the time that they get a lot from watching my lives. I get lots of inboxes daily, if not weekly. And you know, the wounded healer is it's a mythological situation, but so many people that help people have either been through something or they're going through something. So those are the people that really do the most work with helping people. Honey, I do not look like what I've been through, Kyrie, but I am glad. I am glad that I am able to help people. And at first, I ain't gonna lie. When I first started doing the lives and stuff, um, it was just like I didn't get what people saw. I did not understand it. Oh no, I don't. I don't look like what I. No, I don't. Listen, I would tell you my story, but for the sake of time, I'll just wave my hand. Listen. Here's the deal. In 1995, I wasn't fit to live, but I wasn't ready to die.
Yeah.
Now I was a gay man,
Mm-hmm.
and God didn't ask any prerequisites. He didn't ask any questions. When I needed him, he came and he saw about me. So that's
Well,
when I knew that there was something more to this. God hates gay folks and God hates, fags and all of that.
Hey,
Because
now, don't start now.
when I was sick and when I was losing my mind on the verge of a nervous break, on the verge of a nervous breakdown, God came and saw about me, and an openly gay man. So I tell anybody that'll listen, God does not have no respect of person. Gay, straight, bi, tri, all of that. He will be there for you if you need him. So I love the Lord. I do. And
yeah.
I thank God that I thank God that I'm able to help you, Kyrie. And I was able to be a light in your dark moment. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord.
Yes, Lord. So I think for me,
They get off running or something.
Woo! Okay.
Pass the baskets.
Woo!
pass the basket,
Off
man.
ready.
Well,
Pass
thank
the
you, Donnella.
baskets.
Thank you, Donnella. I read it. I'm here when you ever you need. Thank you.
I think for me, with my situation, being that I was raised as an only child, it's difficult for somebody like me to
But see, right, that's me.
open
That's
up.
exactly.
So that's why when I can relate to you of saying, it's hard for us because you don't know, you don't trust anybody. It's very difficult for anybody that has been in the house by themselves to open up about somebody of what you're going through. So the thing that I struggle with is I try to figure everything out by myself without bothering people. And people that really
Exactly.
know me know that when I get in that cancer crabby mode, I'm to the bottom of the ocean in my head, which means nothing and nobody can get me out of it because I will not allow you to get that close to me in my shell. So I can say that in my situations, I should not be talking to y'all either. You know. My lungs collapsed when I was in high school to the point
My
of
Lord.
they did not even know
We
if
have a
I was going to
testimony
be
service
if I
tonight.
was going to be able to breathe again. Doing that, I had asthma growing up as a child. So when my lungs collapsed and my mama got to the hospital, I was not talking. I was on a ventilator. I was not breathe like I was in a completely vegetable state of mind.
Wow.
Hey.
So my mother is a person that I can say is the reason why I love God so much.
My.
That lady started singing in that emergency room. singing what she said last Friday. If you was not here, singing, "Yes, Lord, do not take my baby." And I remember basically, I was out of it, but I could still hear my mom praying for me, and so the doctors basically gave up on me and walked out that hospital room. My grandmother, that supervisor, of the Church of God in Christ, got the bottle that Bishop False prayed over and put that bottle on my head and walked out that room. Within the next, I want to say 30 to 45 minutes, I started blinking my eyes and I started talking out of a vegetable state. So everybody tell me how to feel about Jesus Christ. But that's just one story. I can even go on further than that. When I got in a car accident and the man ran me off the road and I hit the guardrail. When the Amtrak guardrail, the big silver one, I hit that and my car went like this. And the only way I got out of my car is because the only reason why I'm still living in that situation is because I had my seatbelt on. And I rode out of that. And my car blew up right as I got out of the window. So, yeah. So for all y'all who think that I'm not a spiritual person because I cuss so much, no, listen. If cussing was taking out my voice, I ain't got no choice but to praise God because I still should not be here.
I mean, you have a purpose.
So my thing is, like I tell people, you never judge the book by the cover. You better check the inside first because I tell a lot of people that I don't look what I've been through, but I'm not scared to tell my story either. Yeah. I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but if I sat down and tell you some of the things that I've gone through as a child, dealing with the fact that I'm a pastor's kid and my father still does not know how to deal with me, is an issue.
But
if you want to talk about
it. I'll say to that, I would say he'll come around. He'll come around. Because growing up, me and my father did not have the best relationship. But when I became an adult, after some time, it changed. It'll happen. It'll happen.
I mean, in the moment in my life now, I'm to the point. Whenever he decides to do that, I'm fine with it. And if he does not, I'm fine with it.
But there's one thing I want to ask of you though, London, and this is going to be the hard part. Is sometimes you have to take initiative and take a step out there as well, and work on trying to mend those fences because, like I said, there are certain things. As hard as an exterior as I might put on, as if I'm just so trust and believe. Me and my mother got into it a long time ago. When I was 17, my mother put me out and said her house don't feel like a home. And because she overheard a conversation with me and a man, and I said, I love him. And so she put me out. And so I was homeless at 17. And so trust and believe, if from that time to now, me and my mom are like ace boon coons now. And so it takes that, and I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for her. So I would encourage you to actually take a step out there and actually try to mend those issues and try to mend some of that.
I've done that, and when a person when I'm only gonna give you so many chances to basically say I'm only gonna give you so many chances for you to fuck me, pretty much.
I'm just saying if my father could change, it can happen for anybody.
I'm not saying that my father cannot change, but I'm not gonna sit around being unhappy, miserable, and upset with him because he has not accepted what I've chose to be. So if and when he decides to come around, I am all for that. Now, am I gonna wait till that it happens? Absolutely not. Do I love my father? Absolutely. I look just like that man. So you can't deny me and say that I'm not your kid. But what I'm not going to allow you to do is sit here and pussyfoot and patty cake around about something that technically has nothing to do with you. It's me by myself.
Let me offer this. Let me offer this to you, London, because listen, me and my middle brother, I know my middle brother loves me. I have no doubt that he loves me. There's no doubt with that. But I know our relationship is not the way it should be with two brothers. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's just, it's just not there. But here's where I'm at. Like when you hit 40, a light bulb comes on. And if it don't come on, Tyler Perry says, check your bulb. Check your bulb. You will get to a point, I would say around 40, and then it just starts manifesting itself even greater, where if it does not happen, you have to, as Iyanla says, I'm always quoting Iyanla, you just have to let your heart break. Once your heart breaks, you got to get up and you got to move on with your life because you cannot stay stuck. Because what happens is that wanting and that needing for that relationship, it causes people to be stuck on story, stuck on all of those things. So at some point, I had to say, I love my brother. I'm sure my brother loves me, but I'm not going to be sitting here 50 and 60 years old contemplating a relationship that you have to just accept it for what it is. So people are saying if he comes around, he comes around. If sometimes it takes time, but sometimes I'm just telling you, Thais Jackson telling you, sometimes, honey, you just got to get up from the table where love is no longer being served. That's Nina Simone.
Honestly, Thais, that's where I'm at. Like, if I talk my dad, I talk my dad. If I don't, I don't. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not
And
upset.
it doesn't mean that's coming from a nasty place or a bitter place. But when you people have been trying for 20 and 30 and 40 years for these, relationships, at some point you have to get up from the table when love is no longer being served. Thank you, Nina Simone, for that. So listen, you will want a relationship with your father, your mother,
Absolutely,
your granny. A lot of us were raised by our grannies. I was raised by my mother. But whoever your guardian was, if they're not there and it doesn't seem to be coming around, you have to love them from wherever they are at.
From a distance.
From a distance. Because the wanting is what's going to eat you up and what drives alcoholism and cocaine and meth addiction and, all of this sex barebacking and cum dumping, I'm just saying.
Now,
unsafe sex practices.
I'm gonna add this, and right before we go to Thais' segment, I'm gonna do the commercial from Pinellas County Health Department, and that is this. I didn't come out until in my early 30s, late 20s, early 30s.
Oh, you're a late bloomer.
And
you said your late 30s?
Early 30s.
Oh, interesting.
You just came
and
out.
So it was difficult fighting with the church. But what gave me confidence is my grandmother. She actually sat down with me and said to me, just be honest with me and talk about it. It's okay. We already know. My grandmother never changed.
Nope.
She has always loved me. When my mama, we finally sat down and talked, my mama still loved me. My daddy, that was the weirdest thing. He texted me out the blue. When everybody's family is not the same.
That's it, guys.
Everybody's family is not the same. I'm fortunate and I'm grateful. This is why, for me, I'm very lenient and graceful to so many people because I know everybody's not fortunate to have that.
Right.
As being a man, first of all, I am here. I'm raising a 6-year-old little girl, and I had to go to her graduation yesterday, and I sat there in my chair, and as tired as I was, having to run up and down the road, going to the office, going to work, I looked at that little girl, get ready to walk across that little front up there, And I smiled because I said, that's my niece. That's my little girl. And I'm doing all I can to raise this little girl. Now, somebody said something to me and it pissed me off. But you know what? A lot of people say a lot of things to try to piss you off. But baby, the proof is in the pudding. When that little girl grows up, she gonna look back on what Uncle Mario did. And she's not gonna see gay Uncle Mario. She's gonna see a man that stood in the gap when everybody else was not there. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be mushy or anything, but I'm telling you, I am a family person. This is why when I talk to Jay, I talk to London, I talk to Kyrie, Thais, I sympathize with a lot of things because I've been there, I've done that. And when people say some of the dumbest things toward any of us, I've learned not to be upset anymore because until you walk in my shoes, you don't understand what it's like to be me. Because even a man, even as a man, forget the gay stuff. As a man, I have to get up every morning to work, whether it's a crown, whether it's graphics, whether it's going to do health care, whatever, wellness, whatever. I work to provide for my family, for this little girl that I have to take care of. So when I'm out here doing my business, this is why I keep on. This is why I do what I do. And I promise you, they old folks say this on paydays coming after a while. For me, it is the blessing. I may not have the relationship that I want right now. Hey, that's fine. But I just want my nieces and nephews and my godson, my son Cam, to see me as somebody who did it in the midst of all the stupidness. People say, oh, he gay, oh, he this, oh, look at his family, da, 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 da. Let me tell you something. In the midst of all of that, I am still doing what I got to do to make sure my family has and is and all this other stuff. When my mom comes home, baby, she ain't got to worry about trying to find nothing because her oldest son still maintain and make sure things are where they need to be. Baby, I'm not out here begging for no cash apps. If y'all give, thank you. If you don't, praise God for you. But I promise you one thing. I promise you this right here. Anything that any of us do, I promise you it's a blessing. I promise you. That's why I always continue on fighting for people like us, especially in ministry, especially in church. A lot of people are doing it wrong because they want to be in church and still be out here whole fucking and doing all type of stuff all up in the church. There are people out here that actually have standards. You get what I'm saying? People that actually have standards. Now I'm a different one. I just choose. I don't do all that. But I fight in the church because I'm like, we are people too. And at the end of the day, I believe in a God that I cannot see, but I sure can feel him. And I gets happy. And in the words of May Blake, if you wait a while, listen. But I'm happy because I hear stories like London. I hear stories like Jay, and Jay has not told y'all everything because Jay has to be comfortable to do all that. But I hear these stories, and when I tell y'all, I'm so grateful because it's people like me, like a Thais, like a Kyrie, that are older, that's able to hold on to the hands of people like a Jay in London and to say, it's going to be all right, you're going to make it, because we all got a story. We all got testimonials. And see, some of us, some people had to live on the street. Some people had to live in a car. Some people didn't have to do all those things. But it's amazing how we come so far. And then even those times, we're able to tell somebody, I went through all kinds of hell and high water, but some kind of way, I made it. Ain't that a song? I made it.
Through it all.
Through it all, I made it.
Absolutely.
Don't make me get excited. Woo!
Dorothy Norwood live in Atlanta.
I'm great. I'm really
But I wanted to tell London. I was gonna say your father may change because my father was the one who came to me and was like, "You my son, and I love you." You know, because I'm gay. Now my mother, who is the one that's in church, gave an Academy Award winning performance by screaming and crying but I didn't get to come out. That somebody put me out. That's another story. But anyway, yeah, she gave an Academy Award winning performance. But my father was the one who came to me like, "I love you. You my son." It shocked the hell out of me, but that's what it was. So I'm saying, so I said to say anybody, your father can, you know, he can turn, it can turn around. I believe it's gonna turn around. I believe it's gonna turn around.
And everything you're going through right now, it only makes you stronger.
It's only a test.
You know, I have the faith to believe that my father eventually will come around.
Yeah.
Whenever that day comes.
But I mean, is it to the point where y'all just don't talk? I mean, can you like call him and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Or he just like don't him?
I can be. I mean, I have the last time I seen my father was in February.
Oh, okay, so y'all okay.
Don't give up. It's only
my father's in his 50s.
Oh, he young.
So,
okay.
The last time I seen him was in February. It was a very short, innocent, sweet conversation. It was like, "Oh, hey, son, how you doing? I miss you. I'm gonna call you later." Okay. I didn't get the call.
Did you call him?
I texted him. I didn't call him.
My dad
he was like, "Well,
my dad,
you know,
he don't like to talk."
Yeah, so I texted him. I was like, "Okay, hey, what's up? Da, 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 did you forget to call me?" He was like, "Yeah, I got right up and tied up. Whatever. I'm gonna text you tomorrow." All right, cool. Bet. Still haven't received the text message.
Call him. Yeah, call him. Call him one day.
Yeah, don't give up.
I haven't given up. I'll think about it.
You have that FM that you have the FM. You have that FM in the corner of your mouth right now. Don't.
And I understand.
And I understand. Well, trust me, we understand. But don't give up.
I'm not saying FM. I'm just saying I'm not gonna give up. But I mean, I'll think about calling him.
So let me while we in this vein, let me go ahead because I got to make sure, you know, I'm working in advance to some things. So let's go to Pinellas County. We're going right on the Titans.
Pinellas County has one of the highest rates of new HIV infections in the country. Ending the HIV epidemic starts with a conversation, real talk about sexual health, even if it's a little uncomfortable. Let's normalize that discussion. Together, we can decrease the number of new HIV infections to less than 3,000 a year by 2030. Ending the HIV epidemic starts with a conversation, and that starts with you. Get the facts at pinellas.floridahealth.gov.
I'm sorry, child. That young boy with the old white man cracks me up.
But you know what? Over here in Tampa and St. Pete, I'm telling you, you see a mixture. I'm like, well, Lord, what you trying to do? What you want me to do, Lord?
Is there some type of sugar daddy teas?
Sugar daddy.
You got one for me, Lord. You got one for me.
Sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Put you on his wheel.
Y'all,
sugar baby.
I'm so grateful for all this, but
what?
you on spot.
You can't even
Okay.
laugh.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Anyways, look, y'all.
News report.
The Thais Report. We've been covering quite a few stories at the Thais Report. One of the stories we covered was Atlanta City Councilman Antonio Brown. Now, this is not entertainment, but this story was trending so heavily the other day that it bled over into the entertainment reports, and that is Atlanta City Councilman Antonio Brown, who has been known for his, proclivities. He was in the bathroom. They were taking a picture of him. He was in that jacket. He's under federal indictment. Also, he is trying to run for mayor of Atlanta with all of this going on. But he was at a ribbon cutting for a business in his district. And Atlanta right now is going through a crime wave, from what I hear. And he got out of his car to talk to a potential investor, and a couple of pieces of trade jumped in the car and pulled off. A white Mercedes, a 450, 2016. I don't know. I haven't gotten word that if he got his car back or not, but he just has the worst of luck. You're jacking in the bathroom. They got you on videotape. You're lying about your finances and your loan application, so you're under federal indictment, and now you want to run for mayor, and kabuki trade and got in your car and drove off. Girl, listen, niece, apostle, evangelist, girl, you have the worst luck. But I ain't gonna lie, I'll be honest, when I first heard the story without all of the details, I thought that he was crudting late night and was over there trying to get some meat or some booty, and somebody wore his ass out. But when I saw that it was in the daytime at a ribbon cutting, I said, "Oh, okay, he was doing official Atlanta business." But that's just the headline. Our bigger story is overall about the Bill Cosby. Okay, she says that I use female pronouns when I talk about people, y'all. That's old school gay. Okay, everybody's a she.
We got you, Queen.
Very old school gay. But overall, Mother Cosby. Overall, Mother Cosby. What was that? What was that, Apostle? What did you say?
What I said was, you said what I said was when you said you old school gay. I said, girl, we know.
Okay. All right, Penelope. Okay, Anastasia. So, at the end of the day, overall, Mother Cosby said that he's not for the register for no sex offender, no violent sex offender program. He said, fuck that. Fuck them, my nigga.
Sir.
He's not registered as a sex offender in jail nor out of jail. And they gave him, girl, your pudding pops are waiting for you on your bunk. You're not getting released. You're not, girl. They say overall, Mother Cosby don't want to take no showers. She's scared to catch COVID. She don't want to interact with the other inmates. So it's a lot going on with Bill. But I'll say this:
I want to put the old last thing.
You have to be really stuck in your narcissism to not try to get a way out, because you're 89 years old. You're old, girl. Your career is toast. You're not about to get out and have no career. Take whatever they want to give you. Get your shit and get the fuck up out of there. Get back to your life. But he doesn't want that. He don't want that jacket.
What life does he have when he get out?
Your life is over, like, girl.
Right.
And let's be honest, you may not have done all of those rapes and sexual assaults, but you did a bulk of them. So it's like, I don't understand it. And a lot of people may disagree. Like, stand true, Bill. You know what? You listen. If y'all wanted to stand true, y'all wanted to stay up there in Oz. We don't know what Bill in there doing. Quiet as kept.
He's standing true, stanking true.
Bill might be in there giving up some of that old Buffalo Whiting cat. I don't know.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I don't know what Bill up in there doing. Bill may be in there, honey.
Jesus.
taking them teeth out. I don't know. Shit, don't ask me, honey. Listen,
Now,
I don't
you
know.
know what? Hey.
Doing it, going.
No teeth in your mouth may not be a bad thing.
Listen, Bill may be in there grabbing his ankles. I don't know.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna make it through at 89. Now, wait a minute now.
Now that's some old snaggletooth cat, honey. That cat bites back.
Oh God.
Does it make his own gravy? Does it make his own gravy?
Okay, all right.
It don't make his own. No, it makes more of a. It makes more of a like a. It makes like a light roux.
Child, and that ain't making child of gravy.
It makes a like a peanut butter colored roux.
Oh, stop. Oh my God. I'm feeling so
Listen, Uncle Bill, girl, if you don't go in and tell them grown people what they want to hear.
Oh my God.
Bill, if you don't go and tell them people what they want to hear, girl.
But he didn't get put in jail for the rape. He got put in jail because he quote unquote found the chick that looked like a dude. I forgot the white girl who he had paid off.
But that's
and then she came back and still told it.
At the end of the day.
Us on Instagram. Please make sure you follow. Please make sure you like and share. This video will not be available though, but make sure you just keep following because we're gonna do this again. All right. Anyway, that's the Instagram, y'all. Something.
At the end of the day, Bill,
he might be depressed.
What?
I'm sure
I don't know. I don't know if he's depressed, Jay. I'll say this: that's a classic sign of depression. Not getting up, changing your clothes, brushing your teeth, washing your face. Those are classic signs.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. How long he been?
But Bill may think he's too good to go and shower with the other inmates and eat with the other inmates.
Well, I don't know. Stinking and pissing.
But wait a minute. When did this? Because in the very beginning, he was kicking it with the inmates.
Yeah, at first he was kicking it.
Yeah, in the beginning he was.
I think he was transferred. I think he was transferred to another prison. Oh. I don't know whether when he first got there they ran a train on Bill. I don't know. But whatever happened traumatized Bill.
Was that a what was he was the kabuki?
Kabuki trade. That's what
that's Banji Kabuki, B-boy blues trade. Kabuki trade steals your TV,
everything,
the cord, the extension cord, the DVR box, all that. They take everything when they leave.
I got one better. Than that.
Old people.
Somebody made a point. Somebody says he's blind. How he gonna wash? How he gonna get in the shower? Who's gonna escort him in?
Is he blind?
He knew how to see when he was raping them people.
But Bill Cosby go blind.
Bill Cosby's been blind before the trial. He was blind.
He'll be okay.
He's legally blind.
Yeah, he can't see shit.
I'm legally blind.
No, legally blind, he can still make out shadows.
Yeah. But I mean, well,
but still,
like if you're legally blind, you know the difference between a cucumber and a dick. Like if somebody put a cucumber by your mouth. If you legally blind, you know that's a cucumber.
But I do have a question.
I'm legally blind.
Yeah. But the man is 89 years old. This is not a violent crime. I think it's
I agree with that. I agree, Jay.
I think this is excessive to make him register. What the fuck is he gonna do?
The parole board, the parole board said, "Girl, you didn't even want to give any type of statement of remorse. You're acting like you really are fully innocent." So he didn't even want to say, "Look, I'm sorry," or I hurt people.
But some of them did lie, like Janice Dickinson. She lied.
She lied like hell.
Well, I mean, yeah, she did, because she put in her book that she tried to seduce him, but then she turned around and wanted to testify. And I'm like, okay, girl.
Camille at home. Camille probably glad because Camille, like, I don't want to take care of his blind ass no motherfucking ways. So she at home relaxing.
But didn't he
You
give
wanna
her a
stay-
divorce?
You want to stay in there? Stay
How
in
they
there.
get a
Shit.
divorce?
Yeah, I thought he gave her a divorce when he went in.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't
no,
think
no,
so.
no. Not at
That's
all.
too much money. Camille is smart. She's doing the Juanita Jordan mode. You
Exactly.
know, be calculated with this shit. Don't divorce him. Let him die and you get everything.
Right. And she gonna get stacks on stacks.
Listen.
Because she collecting them residuals from
Royalties.
Cosby Show right now. She getting money.
Well, overall, Mother Cosby girl, you got 10 years. Your sentence was 10 years. I think you've been down about 3 or 4 and some change.
That's it?
Yeah, it hasn't been really long. So we'll see you again at the parole hearing in about, 2 years? You know?
I think
Okay, mama. You take care, okay?
They doing my uncle wrong. They doing him wrong.
Oh my God.
It's 2021. We'll see you in about 2023, okay?
If he lives that long.
Baby, listen. This man would rather
Right.
die in prison and say, listen, I did some crazy shit back in the day.
I mean, but that should tell a lot, though.
No, you said you said they wanted to register as a volatile sex offender?
They wanted him to register as a violent sexual predator.
That's wrong.
But that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong.
They want him to do that, and then they also wanted him to register as something else post-release once he got out. So they wanted him to go to some classes in prison and register as a sex offender outside of prison.
See,
and he said no to both.
That's wrong.
I ain't mad at Bill.
That's wrong.
I ain't mad.
I mean, we have to really separate the art from the madness,
Right,
y'all.
the person. You're right.
Listen, the Cosby Show was wonderful. It was fantasy to me because I knew the majority of Black people in America didn't live like that. So although the show was groundbreaking, to me, I always saw it as a little almost fantasy because, 227 was more relatable. Family Matters was more relatable. Shows like that. The Cosby Show was really like what Black people can ascribe to be. Yeah, and also, I'm sure Black people live like that. I'm sure of that. But I just didn't see a majority of Black people living like that.
Yeah, it was the majority. You're right. Not at all.
Not the majority.
No.
Now, that don't mean we have to live like the people on Good Times. The family,
Oh, hell no.
That's an extreme. That's another extreme.
Right.
Did Winona ever knock?
Hell
no.
Hell,
the fuck are you coming in here, girl?
Just walked her ass in.
Somebody could be in here naked.
Give a fuck.
But she family.
And another thing, every time the family got something, they came up on a hustle. They came up on something. Florida would make them give it back.
Yeah.
That's why it took 6 seasons for them to get out the projects.
Jesus,
you remember the episode when
you remember that?
You remember the episode when I think it was Jay found that money, and it was like
$1
million or some shit, and Florence made them get him that money back.
Florida give it, but he kept 5,000. But
every time they came
out
across
of $1 million.
Right.
It was like
stupid as hell.
It was like $27,000, something like that.
Yeah, and he kept 5,000. So it was really
out of excuse me. Out of $1 million, you kept.
It wasn't $1 million.
It wasn't $1 billion, London. It was $30,000
a year. Right. And he kept 5.
Oh, stupid. I'm sorry. I didn't watch Good Times. Okay. I apologize.
I watched all 6 seasons. All 6 seasons. I watched the final episode when they finally got out of the projects and found out Winona was living next door to them. And I'm like, she gonna be over there or walking in, not knocking in.
But that was unrealistic too, because I'm like, how did Thelma marry this football player, and then he hurt his leg at the wedding, and they still live in the projects? I'm like,
a lot of stuff. A lot of them writers really didn't use a lot of logic for the viewer at home because people thought like that. Like a lot of this shit didn't make any sense because when I was working down at the boutique, and girl, you on Section 8, you working out at the boutique with all these new wigs and shit on every week and new dresses and shit.
Yeah, Rolanda used to be dressed.
I thought, girl, what did she get out? Was you selling food stamps on the side? What was going on with all that?
and in real life, if they would have came in and looked, they would have snatched all that Section 8 and stuff.
Baby, listen, but the Evans family, they went through it. But you know, when Penny came along, I was really proud because the whole series spotlighted stuff like child abuse, teen pregnancy, drug addiction. But that child abuse storyline was really good. It really was. A lot of us got our asses beaten. We didn't know it was child abuse. We just didn't know.
Extension cords, switches.
Yeah.
I had no
skillets,
shoes,
belts.
It was a couple of cast iron skillets, a couple of cast iron
hangers,
TVs.
My mother was a Leo. She's an alpha female. She's a Leo. Okay, August 16th.
August 22nd.
I'm an Aquarius, so there's the mouth. And I was coming back in the door. She said something to me. And I don't know. I was like, okay, whatever, or something like that.
Ooh.
And she hit me so hard.
I don't know she did.
She hit me so hard. It was like I left Earth for a minute. Like I still remember, like it threw me. I was like, where am I at? But I never sat. Well, I did a couple of times, but I never got that cute again. I never got that cute again.
Woo.
I mean, somebody said a 2x4. Man, you got whooped with a 2x4.
Sheila Simmons. 2x4.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's Jesus crucifixion,
baby. Listen,
you on a cross.
Sheila, all you need is the crown on your head, Sheila.
She didn't even have you between two thieves.
My mom wouldn't use. She
I don't
use
even laugh. Oh
Damn.
my God.
Sheila got beat to the cross for real.
I mean,
listen, a lot of them shows. Somebody said a lot of them shows.
Where a lot of them shows, and
a lot of them shows didn't have explanations.
My heart.
Yeah. They ended with no explanation.
Mm-hmm.
So we never got to see Florida and them new house, Walona new house, none of that.
Nope. We just know they lived in a 2-family house. Walona's on
Baby,
one side, and the other side.
Was it a duplex? Was it a back house? What was it? You know.
She said it's okay. She lived to tell the story.
She did. Hallelujah.
And it took her 3 hours to type that with the concussion she got. Shit.
Somebody said they killed off James.
They did.
Yeah, James, John Amos, he just didn't like the direction of the show. And when you stood up for stuff like that, child, they wrote you off the show so fast. They did it to Mabel King, the mama on What's Happening. They would write your ass off. You stand up to them damn white producers. You ask for a pay raise, all of that. Child, they booted your ass off the show so fast. And then you had characters that just disappeared, like Judy Winslow. She went upstairs and never came down.
Yeah, but they had a problem with the black family. Marla Gibbs was saying how she had to fight to keep Lester on the show because they was gonna write him, they're gonna kill him off. And she was like, no, Marla Gibbs was saying she had to fight to keep her husband on the show 227 because they was gonna kill him off.
That's my favorite sitcom of all time. I never heard that, Kyrie.
It's an interview she did, and she talked. It's on YouTube somewhere. But yeah, she talked about that.
Oh wow! You know what's her name? Daughter disappeared. Rose's daughter.
Sure did.
She disappeared. We don't know where she went to.
She went to school and come back.
We never saw inside a Pearl apartment. All we saw was Pearl hanging out that window. We don't know. She didn't have no furniture. What was the embarrassment? You know.
I got one, Charles. I got one.
We never saw Rose's apartment either.
No.
So I called myself trying to be a manly man. My friend at school told me, you know, your mama only cries she only beats you until you cry. So he gave me I had stupid friends. So they told me, don't cry. So my mama whooped me with a belt, and I suckered through it. I wasn't crying. I mean, I was being hard. I was not crying. She said, "Oh, okay, I got something for you." She went and got this extension cord. That hurt. That stung a little bit. But I didn't cry. I said, "Okay, I'm gonna sucker through this." So I bit my bottom lip and I let the tears come down, but I was trying to be hard. She said, "Oh, okay, you don't want to cry. I got something for you." So she went and got the outdoor orange extension cord, the multi out the Christmas box, and beat
Was she trying to prove a point?
You ain't gonna cry? Okay. Yeah, that was the worst ass whooping I got. I bet you I cried like a bitch every single time. Yeah, I got a whooping. Got me fucked up.
I try to keep it together because I just didn't get. I didn't like whoopings and beatings.
I like whoopings.
So baby, I try to keep myself together.
She just said, "Damn, she was trying to kick you."
And it was all because I forged her name on my report card.
Really? Nigga?
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you was a stunt queen.
Well, okay. So,
oh.
Okay, so let me tell you. Let me see the worst whipping I got. Well, I didn't get it beaten, but this is the worst fussing I got. So I was my senior year in high school, and me and my friends, we super glued our English teacher to the chair.
What?
What the fuck?
So listen,
You didn't go to juvie.
Right.
That's assault.
I did not. So, 2 years after I graduated, my mama ended up being an assistant principal at my school, at my high school.
Oh no, why did she beat your ass?
So her secretary, Miss Sams, was her secretary. So Miss Sams knew what had happened the 2 years ago. Now I'm well in college. I'm out of high school. Like, okay, whatever. This is like 2011, 2012. I graduated 4 years ago. 4 years ago. The thing was, my mama ended up, Miss Mesh ended up being my mama boss, which was the English teacher that I super glued to the chair. Right?
You was set up.
I walk in my mama office and I walk in my mama office, and you know how you know you ain't did that, but they looking at you like you done did some shit. So I'm like, well, why are you looking at me like that? Like what's wrong? She's like, I'm like, so in my mind, I'm like, okay, I cleaned the house up, I took the dog out, I washed the dishes, I mowed the grass, I did this, I did that. I say, nah, mom, what's up? She was like, what happened with you and Miss? I say, what you mean? What you mean? Like, what's up? She was like, did you super glue her to the job? I was like, I looked at Miss Sanders. I said, so we snitching now? I said, yes, ma. I super glue her to the chair. Okay, what you finna beat me for it? Because that was like 4 years ago.
That was a setup. Teacher set you up good.
So, she was like, that's my boss. Like, do she know? I'm like, mama, she don't know you my mama. And she don't even know I super glue her. Like, I said, this is how we did it. So, one day we had a test. And I said, okay, sit down, I'm going to get you, bitch. So, I put the glue on the chair, when you sat out in the hallway and stuff. So, we had a test. So, it said in 30 minutes, it'll dry. So, she sat down for 30 minutes. When the 30 minutes was up, I started running around the classroom. And when she tried to get up to tell me to sit down, this is what her body did. She said, eek. I said, yes. Marcus opened the door, and then the bell rang, and then we ended up pushing her out in the hallway without sleeping.
Oh yeah, she sat down for a good 2 years, writing up a plan of revenge for your black ass.
What did y'all do? Y'all watch Sister
Revenge. Yeah, so that's what we got to come. We got to from Sister.
I said y'all watch Sister.
What?
Y'all said y'all watch Sister.
For real. Yeah. So, to this day, she still does not know that I super glue her to the job, and that's it. I was hell in school. Like, I hung with teacher to the door.
I was a mess. I was a mess
one of my
too.
teachers' clothes. We we egged the principal car. We threw blue paint in the pool. Let me see what else. I hope my mama not watching because I'm gonna get cussed out if she is. But okay, whatever. Let me see. I pulled the fire alarm at school one day because I ain't feel like taking no test. Let me see what else. I done did.
That's
I
enough.
put 4 in the teacher's line microwave and I put 4 in the teacher's line microwave and turned it on. Blew that up. Yeah, I was just bad.
And you didn't go to jail? They should put your ass.
No, they didn't know it was me.
Well, you was a menace.
They probably.
London was a light. I was a mess. I really was a mess because the thing is, I've always had the same mouth that I have as an adult. I had as a child, and my mother actually came up there with the and got the paddle and came in the class, and I ran out. I literally ran out the class and ran home because, you know, to have your mama whoop you in the class, that is like the most embarrassing fucking thing you can think of. And them paddles back in the day had red tape wrapped around.
Yep.
So it was really bad. But I remember what got me in trouble.
Now,
do y'all want to hear it?
Yeah.
Listen, I'll never forget the day, January 28th. It was the day that the space shuttle blew up. Okay, are y'all with me? The space shuttle blew up, and we all left early. They sent us all home.
I think it was the Challenger. I think the name was that ship or something like that.
Yeah, the Challenger. It blew up, and we all went home early. But that was pizza day, y'all. So we didn't go to lunch.
So
I was over it, honey, because that pizza was. If anybody remember that pizza, that pepperoni pizza,
yes,
that pizza
was,
with the square and that pizza was a life. They sent us home, and Mama, I was over it. And I told my teacher, I said, I almost said, why the fuck are we going home? And my teacher called and she said, what did you say? I was like, why are we going home? Because the space shuttle blew up. And she gave me one of them little pink papers, the little referrals. I had to get, y'all remember the referrals?
I still got one too.
She gave me a referral, honey, and baby, I had to give the yellow copy to my mother. And baby, she said, you know what, you've been really up here acting up, huh? And my mother did days work. She was a maid. And I just thought, it was over with because she didn't whoop me that day. So I was like, it's over with. Child, she came up there, baby, and came in that classroom with that paddle, and I hit it. I was running like Miss Suge trying to get to ceiling.
Oh, you know what?
With that razor.
But you ran home like she wasn't gonna catch you at home.
Baby, I ran.
Now where did you go? Where were you going?
I ran home.
Like she wasn't gonna catch you?
I ran home.
So
your mom was gonna come home.
She gonna come home.
And you gonna get away.
Listen. I wasn't even thinking like that. I just ran home.
So let me tell you what happened to me. My mama just so happened to pop up at the school, right? And when the Jordan 7s that came out, these red, white, and orange ones, I think, the number 8s. No, the number 7s. And this senior had spilled fruit punch on my shoes. Bitch.
What did you do?
I said, are you gonna wipe that off? And he was like, nah, fuck ass thing, I ain't gonna wipe your shoes off.
Oh!
Instantly got pissed, and I instantly started fighting him.
Was they Nike Cortez?
No, ma'am, they were not.
They were Jordan.
Oh, I forgot. My era was Nike Cortez.
So I ended up fighting him, this, that, and the third, right? And so my mama ended up coming up there for something else, and they was like, "Oh, your son just got done fighting this, that, and the third." My mama sent me. She was like, one thing my mama told me. She said, "If you fight, I don't care about you fighting. You better not lose.
You better win.
You better win."
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm gonna beat your ass.
Right.
Somebody said they like hot dog day. I didn't like them chicken patties, and I didn't like that mystery shit that looked like throw up that they had. But that shit looked like somebody vomited, and it was some kind of casserole. I didn't like that. But bitch, pizza day and hamburger day, baby, listen. And you could dress your hamburger up the way you wanted to.
Now them lunchroom cookies was the mother.
Those bad. Those bomb. The sugar cookies.
I used to
and them damn donuts, them brown donuts.
I remember them fish sticks, but I always told them, y'all need to put these motherfucking fish sticks back in the oven for like 10 more minutes. I hate soggy fish sticks. I hate them. I like my fish sticks to be crunchy.
Oh, really?
But now the worst whooping I got, I had a mouth like Thais. So this is why I live in my
put these motherfucking fish sticks back in the oven for about 20 more minutes.
Okay, so wait, let me tell you what she did. So I'm in the principal's office, right? And I'm just going off. I see my mom. I was like, man, she was like, man, shut up. I was like, man, bitch, please. This motherfucker spilled. So before I knew it, my mama had jacked me up and threw me into the principal cabinet.
Yeah, because you said, bitch, please.
Because I said, bitch, please. But in my mindset, I thought I was talking to the principal, and I ain't hear my mama talking to me. So, yeah.
Maybe still. But now...
Oh, no, she gave you the foo-fops.
She should have.
She should have gave you the foo-fops.
Bitch, fuck the foo-fops, bitch. She took my phone. Oh. She took the keys to my car. I was on punishment. I was at mine.
She put you on the city bus.
For how long?
I was not talking to you, bro. Like, so you real different to take my car from me? Okay.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
Blessed be the name of the Lord.
But my worst whooping, my mouth was like Thais. I live with my grandmother and my cousins. Some of my cousins, we all live there. So one day we was outside playing, and me and my cousin Monica got into it. We was arguing back and forth. So the lady next door, who I did not like, she said, I hope she beat his fat ass. I can't stand him.
Oh, shit.
And I heard her. And so in my mind, so I turned around, and my cousin Monica, she said, don't say nothing, don't say nothing. So I looked at the lady, I said, I don't like you either, you ugly black bitch. And all the kids outside, you know how it was kids. My grandmother came to the door, and first thing she said, what did you say? So I was quiet, because she looked dead at me. What did you say? But she asked my cousin Shonda, she said, what did he say? What did Eric say? And she said, I gotta tell her. My grandmother asked. So she told my grandmother turned around and said, you said what? So then she took me over there, and she said, now you say you sorry. I know you don't want to say it, but you're gonna say it. You say you sorry. So I apologized through gritted teeth. And my grandmother said, I know he a mess, but because I told her what she said, why I said it. She said, but he's still a child. I know he got a mouth that's out of control, something like that. She said, but he's still a child. So my grandmother got me a switch where I had to go get my own switch. And she rolled me out.
Did you go get the littlest one?
No, that would have made it worse. So I wouldn't got to switch. My grandmother roll me out. So then I wouldn't have to take a nap. So it was on a Friday. So on Fridays, my mother would come and pick me up, and I would go home. So my mom said, why you in here asleep? Because everybody's outside. And I ain't say nothing. So she said, why you in here asleep? So my grandmother came, she said, look, I already took care of it. So my grandmother was going to tell her, but my grandmother's husband, whatever. He came, he told my mother. And my mother said, when you get home, you going to get it. And my grandmother kept saying, I already whooped him. No, he need a whooping now. And her husband took his belt off and gave it to my mother. And my mama rolled me out again.
He snitched on you. He knew what was up.
Well, yeah.
We went through.
That was the worst whooping I ever got. I got 2 whoopings for the same. Yeah, that was the worst.
We went through a lot, and some of them people from back in the day, they deserve to get called what they got called because it was a lot of older people were messy and mean. You know. So,
I never forget when I was in church with my grandma and I was sitting on the second pew. This was I want to say 2 years ago. The lady came up and said, "Hey, Miss Baxter, how you doing?" I was like, "Bitch. Get your old pussy ass off my motherfucking grandma, bitch."
Oh.
So this what happened. And y'all probably gonna laugh or whatever. So the lady kept saying, you know how we be in church and praise and kind of calm down a little bit. You know, you got them people that just be making noise.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. You know, them type. Them type of kids. Yeah, they're right there. I looked at my grandma. I look back at that lady. My grandma I look back at my grandma. I look back at that lady. And my grandma started balling her fist up because you know I'm finna do something stupid. Jay, I kid you not. I turned around to that lady. I said, sit your waist down.
Oh,
in church.
Boop pops.
And my grandma
Bathroom.
said, Trump.
Bathroom.
No, my grandma hit me.
Oh yeah,
On
you
She
on
said,
GP right there.
I said,
Yeah,
I'm
she
like,
got
what you hit me for? She talking about, cause you said what I was thinking. Then why did you hit me?
because it wasn't for you to tell. It wasn't for you to say.
Because you're a child sent to adult, like my grandmother told me. That's
Stay
an
in
adult.
Stay in a
I'm an
child's
adult.
place.
No, in the United States of America, when you turn 18, you are considered an adult.
Oh, you was grown, oh child. When I did that, I was 11.
He
I
said
was
his
11 when I
grandmama
got that
used
one.
a bamboo switch. Damn, is this WWE?
It probably
Bamboo.
and you know what? You know what, y'all? We went through so motherfucking much. You know, we had to deal with so much at church. 5 services.
Oh
You know,
God.
Sunday school.
God, bro, like Sunday
Morning
school,
service,
Sunday
evening
morning,
service,
Sunday evening,
Broadcast.
Monday,
the
Choir
broadcast.
rehearsal.
It was too much. Growing up as a child that's in a religious home, it was a lot. We all back there on that back bench with sheets over us, knocked out, 11 o'clock at night.
Y'all still tearing and can't. Hey, you know, one day we was in choir rehearsal. I went. My mom was like, "Listen, can we go? Cause I'm sick of singing this. I'm sick of singing this bullshit." I said,
It was ridiculous. It really was ridiculous. And we had to go to school the next morning. You know,
Yeah.
and y'all getting us up in the morning. We crying because we tired. Putting all that damn grease on our face. So you going to school.
That's why we fucked up now.
All the damn grease on our face.
I'm an 80s baby, so when I tell you,
too, like,
growing up in the church, all I ever knew was church, school, and like the most important thing was church. You know, and it was like, you know, somebody going off to go get an education, you'd be like, what's that? Because all you knew was dancing and trying to tear it for the Holy Ghost. Oh, call of Jesus. I mean,
Jesus altar.
You sound. Unfortunately, you sound like
Jesus altar.
Huh?
You
The
sound like
Jesus altar
right now.
You
sound like the Pace sister.
Yeah, but see, the Pace sister story is no different. But see, that's a lot of our stories, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
It's like we were all supposed to do a.
I think for me, it comes a point in a time when you have to make up your own mind and realize I'm gonna be standing before God by myself. So some of this stuff that they did to kind of
7 day fast in a row.
Oh no, I was fat as fuck. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way.
Fasting.
I would fast at home, but as soon as I walk outside, I'm going to the stove.
Look at you.
Yeah, like my pastor said that we was fasting from such and such and such. I went straight up to him. I said, "Listen, I'm not finna do that. I'm finna do this
Yeah.
So I love you, and I'm glad you're my spiritual father, but nigga, I'm finna eat because I smoke too much." And I said it just like that.
And then they give you that.
As soon as you got up from saying Jesus, 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 Jesus for about 45 minutes, you still was looking at booty and crotches. So it's like,
So
what happened?
When I was younger, and we lived in Minnesota, and we used to go to these my people, y'all. Free at Last Church of God in Christ.
All right.
Oh my God! Every Friday night was deliverance service.
Yes.
Oh, honey, and then on Sunday, I knew the first lady them, so I would go downstairs, give me a free dinner and a little chick soda and candy.
What flavor was your chick soda?
I think mine was strawberry.
Strawberry or grape.
Mine was strawberry and peach. Strawberry and peach.
Baby, but I got a flavor for you.
Do y'all remember the Canadian dry drinks? Oh my God. So on Friday night, we would have deliverance services. Oh my God. We would come in there at 7:30. We'd be bum rushing and we just get to chant G. Oh, it was just exciting. They just get to playing the praise break music and carrying on. and you just get excited because you just felt like you just got all this. You know, I think about all of that now, and I'm like, we was still some badass kids. We was tearing for the Holy Ghost. We went to school the next day, cussed somebody out,
acting a fool,
lied, cheated, stole, and then we came back and did it again. And we told ourselves, "Oh Lord, forgive me, Lord, forgive." I'm telling you, we were crazy as hell because some of the stuff that we was taught, it was
Hey,
like
when
why did we put ourselves
we learn how to be actors, Jives.
That's true.
Well,
we
I
learn how to
mean,
be actors.
I'm gonna say this: like the whole you going to hell if you go to the movies, or you going to hell because you go to the skating ring, or you going to hell because you got on pants, or you going to hell because you got on earrings and makeup and all this other extra bullshit.
Now my auntie church was like that. My church was like that. My auntie church was. They couldn't wear lipstick.
You swallow too many loads.
They could wear lipstick. They could wear red fingernail polish.
Yeah, like so. One of my aunties actually to this day kind of still lives by that, right? So
Amen.
One day I got him. Yes, sir. I said, Auntie, so you say you don't smoke weed? I said, okay, I got you, boo. No problem. I gave that ass the edible. It opened up her mind completely. Praise God.
So did she know she was eating the edible?
You know you're going to hell, right?
Right. Did she know? Are you frozen?
No, he ain't frozen.
Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all started freezing, so that's why I stopped talking. I gave her a macadamia nut. I gave her a macadamia nut a cookie edible, right?
Oh, you going
What
to
I
hell?
said? Did she know it was an edible?
No, she did not. So when she ate,
okay.
She started feeling a little funny. She said, "I'm hungry." I said, "Yes."
Mm-hmm. That's in the Lamb's Book of Life when you get.
They started. When they had the shut-ins, when they locked us all in the church, all of the adults was up in the main sanctuary.
Ooh, that was a good time.
And then they put all us kids. They moved all the tables out the dining hall and made a little area for the kids in the back. Baby, look. It turned into the bathhouse. I'm just saying.
We be down there tearing for the Holy Ghost, and some kids be behind the church and be behind them cars in them cars, screwing teenagers and camp. Listen, let me tell you something.
Because they vacation Bible school all summer. Now we only had it for 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks.
Well, see, but my mom used to teach it, so they had to prepare for it. So they were
drill team practice. Oh God!
Yeah, my mama taught Sunday school, and my mama taught Sunday school, vacation Bible school. Oh yeah.
Oh Lord. Oh yes, God.
I told my mama, I never forget.
Oh God bless. Hallelujah.
When I got old enough to start driving to church, I said, now you do know I'm not gonna come to all this rigmarole, right? Okay, I will come Sunday. But Sunday evening, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Oh nah, homeboy. I'm gonna be at home. So
I was behind the church. Ooh,
all the kids, all the kids, we finna go sit in the brown van. You wanna come with us?
I was an asshole when I got my car. I used to park in the pastor's parking spot.
Oh wow!
For what?
Because I was me.
Yeah. So you parked in the pastor's parking spot for what?
He should have told the car.
Because
you want to be an asshole? You should have told it.
Because I'm an asshole. You sure right.
Interesting.
He should have told it.
And then I started parking in his wife's parking spot.
Oh, you being real?
Oh wow!
Oh, you're trying to be.
You want to be the first lady.
You wanted to be the first gentleman.
You just a firecracker.
That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, you try to be mother.
Yeah. Trying to be mother.
And then they come in, and they send the deacon. They know whose car it is. Well, the owner of the Nissan Maxima, please come and move your car out the first. Bitch, you know who car this is, ho.
Having oral sex. Wait a minute, who said that? What?
Wait a minute, you're going too fast. I see something about oral sex.
Having oral sex, Taylor mean kissing and feeling, having oral sex.
How old are you?
I don't know. She said, doesn't say what it said. She was behind the church. Behind the church doing what?
I was in
You
my
was in your
daddy's
daddy's
office.
office.
Now
Yeah, you going to hell too.
Girls in my dad. Now we used to at choir rehearsal. We used to be behind the church smoking joints.
I was saved
I
for
was
real.
saved.
Wait a minute.
Nothing.
I didn't do all that.
I'm sorry.
That ain't my testimony. We smoking weed in the back of
I
church.
would still
Choir.
classify myself as the Judas of the youth choir, bitch.
Oh yeah, on this day, an Easter morning, Jesus died and rose again.
Go to
sunrise service. Oh, no, my mom.
8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. Sunrise.
Sunrise service was at 6.
No, 7:45. 7:45 is what time our sunrise service started.
Why the sunrise is at 6?
Well, no, that's what time church. That's what, like Easter Sunday. They used to have.
We didn't sunrise service. We know nothing about that.
We had 7:45 service and then 10:45 service.
I'm not getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to church, girl. I'm not.
This is for me. So Easter Sunday was
my mama just put me out, mama, because I'm not getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to church. I'm not.
I was raised in a house to where when my mama went, we went. So my mom was
that's the same house I grew up in, but my mother, we didn't do sunrise service. I don't have a memory.
And see, my mom became the church, the assistant church clerk. So she did the church announcements for 7:45 service. So we had to go to church at 7:45 service.
Ooh, amen.
And then right after 7:45 service, we would go to Sunday school.
That's about right, Chris.
And then right after Sunday school, we went right back into 10:45 service. And right after 10:45 service, pastor had to preach somewhere else. So you go get a bite to eat and you go get yourself together. You change clothes.
This what I did.
We did. My church, we did 11 o'clock, 3:30, and occasional 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock.
Baby, they had a church in Pasadena called New Mount Tabor. It was nothing but trade down when they would come visit us. Oh my God, honey. It was trade silly. But if my mama would have came and woke me up at 5 o'clock for a sunrise service, I would look her dead in her face and told her, one man sat alone by the highway begging.
Your mama would have grabbed you.
Hey, so when I started, Thais, when I started,
not see.
Hey,
but here's what I like about it.
Nah, you know what Thais mama would have been? Thais mama would have been Loretta Devine and Dirty Laundry.
Yeah.
You go to church in this house.
I would have told her. I would have told my mama. I would look my mama in her face and said, "He'll take your glue."
And she was gonna put you back to sleep.
Baby, listen.
Let me tell y'all something. What? You know, because like I said, I was super saved.
Yeah. We could tell.
I had to do the announcements at church.
See this now.
Yeah, you got to. I'm talking about the biggest forehead in them church announcements, boy.
Oh, y'all saw the video?
Yes, Lord. I'm talking about that forehead so big. I was like, Jive.
Baby, when I used to love getting up there doing them church announcements.
This you talking about some. Thank you.
Listen, the praise team. Listen, y'all, we get ready to go. But it's 317 of y'all in here. Praise God.
Ain't he good?
Listen, so I would get up to praise him, get through singing or the choir. Oh, honey, baby. I was just amped like, oh shit, bitch. I'm gonna get up here. Cut up now. I grabbed that microphone and just amped, because you know what? The people love all that extra stuff. But if you get up to tones, on Sunday. Baby,
every announcer.
Yeah.
It's like, and Holy Deliverance is always that one girl, you need to get through the announcements. Why are you carrying on like this? Because normally they'll get up there and do the church announcements, and then they'll just give you one of, oh! And baby.
So I have my book of the announcements, right? So I put it up there on the desk or whatever, on the podium. And you know, you give out a good holler, like, all right, musicians, all right, we moving on. And you know, then the people out there, yes, Lord, thank you. And you get to saying some little, tongues and carrying on. And then I remember one Sunday, Thais, the spirit was so high. I was sitting up and I was crying, trying to do the announcements. And it was so good. I was like, yes, God, thank you. And on the announcements, next Sunday we will have Ikono Sunday. And it was like, I was like, what I just say? Oh, and we're gonna go forward and God, hey. Hi, next you know, we just went to having church again.
Baby. That's all. Every announcer, I think every announcer did that, Jives. Every announcer. It was like a part of the spiritual routine.
Mm-hmm.
And then you break into God don't need no matches.
All by himself.
By himself. And you know James Boy said, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Eric, I cannot stand you.
The lady got one eye and she can't read it good.
Well, somebody called me diabolical, so.
Well, maybe she just can't read that good because I got one eye and I can read very well.
For the evening service, please make plans to join us all day and hear
This
about
is
these
Daniel.
dynamic men of God.
Oh, yes.
I know what church it is. This is Chicago.
I'm gonna see if I can find one. Hold on.
Where our pastor, Elder Eric Thomas, is teaching the word of God through the power of the Holy Ghost.
Oh, they go in at announcements.
Oh, yeah.
It will go in.
Govern yourselves accordingly. That right there. There it is. She go.
Mother went in.
She go.
Honey.
I like that one.
She gone. Mother was
She
gone.
goes-
So that's what you did,
in.
Mario?
Oh yeah,
That's what you
people's
did.
wigs flew off all the time.
I'm trying to find one while I was doing the announcements at church.
Man.
Oh, no, that's 10 minutes. That's the devil right there. Ooh.
Somebody called me diabolical, so I had to go look that up. They said I have characteristics of the devil. Well,
And
Yeah, you do. If you gave that woman an edible,
I did.
and that's in the Lamb's Book of Life for your ass.
devil. Who is that?
Who is that?
Is that Jives?
Where?
Oh no, that's
that's Betty Ransom Nelson.
That's Betty.
Man, Thais, bro, don't do that.
She'll
Don't do
take
that.
your
Don't do
breath away.
Don't do that. Thais, don't do it, bro. Don't do it, dog.
Betty, he'll take your gloom.
That's something like Betty be doing them, Betty be singing, boy, and she hit them high
Wait a
notes. I'm talking
minute.
about something. She be cracking.
Just take your blood. You take your blood. You take your sorrow. You take your trial. Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. I want to get my life to. I want to rededicate my life right now, y'all. Man.
Amen. Amen.
Ooh.
But there's only one song that Betty has really got everyone stuck on. King Josh should know when she did How Excellent.
Don't do that.
At Bishop's funeral.
Don't do that. Don't do
Take
that.
your blood.
But you know what? Honestly, at Bishop G. Patterson, you know who really turned it out for me? Beverly motherfucking Crump.
Yes, she
Oh, listen, when she got there, did it look two-step?
Just
Justin
as soon.
She
I love
killed it.
Betty.
She said, I'm sorry. She said, I'm sorry, y'all. I got to do what daddy want. She killed it.
Oh, I'm gonna show y'all something now. This is an old video. How old is this?
But why did Myrna Summers say, wait a minute, y'all, that's not it?
She was but Myrna Summers did.
I was shocked.
Myrna Summers was basically reading them people in that choir saying that y'all messing up her song. And y'all
Myrna Summers gave them, wait a minute, baby, wrong area.
I think they were in the wrong key.
They were. I think the altos were just a little too high.
Yeah, that's basically what she was saying. But I mean, that's like when Kim Burrell turned around and told the boy to stop playing the organ and play the piano.
Stop playing the organ, yep.
I'm gonna tell y'all, please forgive whatever y'all finna see in this video.
If he's wrong,
listen, I introduced morning prayer at the church, And y'all know I can't do stuff all the way right and follow directions.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, wait, let me see something. Here we go.
Oh Lord.
They're gonna Moss. They're gonna Moss.
You said what?
They're gonna Moss.
That's why they wouldn't let you
Yo,
have
the Mario, the
Nigga.
Hey, take off.
Well, at least my prayer life ain't changed. Hey,
what was this? That's 2013.
that was 2013.
with them pointy shoes on.
Yeah, that's when the
This
pointy
thing
shoes was in
in
style.
They sure wasn't fouled in.
Demario, why you got on them glasses?
I still got that shirt in the closet too. I don't know where the vest at.
Demario,
Throw that vest in the garbage.
throw that shirt away.
You said throw it in the gut. What you know?
ain't nothing.
I'm about to do the cleanup ministry. About to have
Because that vest already look like it's blood.
Hey, Bill. Hey. Watch yourself.
Hey, there go the mom.
I still got that tie. Ironically, that's a Donald Trump.
What, suit?
The tie.
Now, what was you supposed to be doing?
There you go.
I was so stingy. Look at me.
Now, what was you supposed to be doing?
I know he's preaching. Are you preaching or what?
No, I was doing morning glory. The prayer in the morning.
Okay, Juanita. Okay.
Right.
hey, Kyrie.
They go getting this little beater in a minute and drive off.
Kyrie,
Man, I still got this shirt in the closet.
Mario, you
I'm
see
trying
your
to look way so I can get back in.
your head. Demario, did you see how your head moved?
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all the video.
Nigga, you was praying for a long time.
See, I would have left.
That's that Mother Kelly stuff. They teach you how to modulate.
They go to moms again.
See, I would have left.
Hey, dog. Amen.
What churches was that?
I'm gonna go in the back and give me a. I'm gonna go in the back and give me a leg and a thigh right quick.
Right.
Oh, you praying like you Willie James Campbell.
Right. Look, let me tell you something.
That nigga there.
If you could pray, you could preach.
Amen.
Oh, here she comes. She said, he said, land the plane.
Yeah, I set the atmosphere. That's what you call set the atmosphere.
Baby.
But Demario, did you see your head though?
Jive set the atmosphere.
But you were jumping up and down and your head went like this.
Let me tell you something.
Back,
I don't know, but like I don't know, maybe just me. Back then, it was like you came to church early, like for somebody who really knew how to pray. There was the time it was like you just cut up right then. Like I want to be right there, so I cut the hell up and try to reach the Lord because I want to be asleep by the time everybody get done, so I can go back there in the back, give me a biscuit and a wing.
See, I'd have left.
You would have left.
Sure would have.
You ain't want the Lord.
The spirit was too high.
Oh,
come on, Denise. Come on, wait a minute.
Listen, I used to leave church all the time.
Who is it?
You sure right.
Man, what the fuck is that on that lady's head, bro?
That was
a bonnet.
What kind of hat is that? That look like a goddamn lampshade turned up.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Manny Moss Clark did say that a lot, though.
What?
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah. Shoot, I used to leave church and go get something to eat and come back. We used to be in church so long.
Denise, girl, we know. Denise, we know, girl. We know what happened.
I had a whole damn cooler. My fat ass.
A cooler?
And did.
Nigga, you ain't at a football game.
Hold on.
You see all of
Kiss my ass.
Mm.
Told you I brought a
Ooh.
whole damn cooler.
Ooh.
Oh,
Why did Denise show out like that?
Hey,
To
man.
God be the
Because she was angry.
A whole damn cooler.
And
God.
Denise was angry.
Only
They
God
put her
I
out
can
the
do
group.
it. Only God I can do it.
A whole damn-
Jay, don't worry. I used to be chunky when I was small too.
Shit, I had cooler. I had Reese's, ho-hos, ding, all of it. Sure did.
You had ding-a-ling too?
See now, bitch. Now you trying it.
Oh, ow!
You walked into that one there, buddy. I had to get you.
You said ding dings and holes.
He said
Baby,
ding ding and holes.
Susie-
I'm like,
Susie
you know,
Q.
I was the hoe. Now, bitch, I didn't have no ding dongs.
you was the hoe?
Mm-hmm. And what?
Hello?
Excuse me.
Which one?
Let me tell you something. Don't sleep on the big boys. Please don't.
Okay, here we go. Since I'm the skinty bitch of the
Right,
crew,
because you act like you know we can take dick better than you. Y'all get the whining and shit and it hurt.
I told you London is an acrobat. London be over here quadrupling on his flip flopping on the mugs.
Just okay, so to answer your question, Dave, do I squink and squirm and stuff? The answer is no, but does the shit hurt when they first go in? Absolutely. So it is a process.
Who asked that question?
That was Jesse said that we you know, skinny niggas be squinching and squirming. So I'm the only skinny nigga on the show. So I'm gonna tell him taking dick is not a problem for me.
Oh
It's never
my!
been.
How we get from church to taking
Right.
I mean, well, you know, he said ho-hos and I said dangalines.
London. That's how we got
I was
it was London.
We was at church.
I apologize.
We was talking about Denise Clark, and here come you talking about me.
Only God.
That's what's on their mind.
Honey, look, mama ain't here this week. He gonna get meat when this is over.
How you know I ain't get no meat while she was here?
Hey,
right.
Now you right.
God don't need no matches.
By himself.
Well, I mean, Adam and Eve did get down in the Bible, so I mean, yeah, it does. I don't know.
Okay, he said okay.
All right.
God don't need no matches.
God
by himself.
You know what I always wanted to know though, if James Moore ever got his teeth fixed.
You wanna know what?
I want to know if James Moore ever got his teeth fixed before he died.
No, he didn't.
No.
Damn.
He died with your whole
y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
I'm not talking about it because no matter what, he was singing.
He was diabetic.
So diabetes take your teeth out like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And that's how he went blind.
Okay, let me shut the fuck up. I'm not trying to talk about nobody that has diabetes.
No,
I'm talking about to the audience, because you know the audience say we have to apologize when something makes take go left.
But I was Sassy Blue. How we get here? Exactly, Sassy.
I was just joking.
When you go to convocation in Memphis, they gonna rat pack you, London.
Bitch, please.
They gonna get you. They gonna say, "Was you the one talking about James Moore?"
And I'm saying, yes, what the fuck you gonna do about it?
Bing, 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 bing.
That's too many lows, Thais, bitch. I can't handle all that.
Bing, 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 bing.
Girl. I started to say something, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut to the after show.
Wait, what she said? Wait a minute, what happened?
Nothing. We gotta end the show first.
What did she say, Kyrie? What did she say?
He said I would wait till the after show. That's the part I caught.
Okay, well, what did she say? So everybody started laughing.
I didn't laugh. I ain't what
he said, wait a minute, Thais. That's too many lows. Bing, 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 bing. It's too many lows.
Oh, okay. Oh, too many lows. Okay.
Yeah, girl.
Okay.
I'm a single old woman.
You single?
Shit, when them lows get in your stomach, that shit all melt together. Shit.
Girl. Oh. after show. Praise God.
Okay,
When
yeah,
did
after
we
that.
get here?
And to answer, really, Demario, and to answer your question, I
How did we get here?
Woo!
can't stand Demario when he be
God
doing that,
can
man.
do anything. God can
You know
do
what?
anything.
Anyways, I'm only allowed to take one load, and that's my husband. So yeah.
But you just said
Amen.
you were single.
Amen.
Which one is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Jay? You heard that, Jay?
Oh, we heard
Okay,
it.
so a single load mean a single.
Oh,
means
you said take a single load. Okay.
Load. Okay.
Oh,
I'm only taking one load, and that's from
Got
my
it.
husband.
Got it.
Oh.
Yeah. Now Tiffany said we should do a Friday announcement. I like that idea.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah,
We
we
should
your
watch.
husband now. You watching? What Big
I'm like
Daddy? You
Don-
watching?
Are you done?
I'm like Donnie McClurkin, and I don't know what a woman wants.
Girl.
I don't know what she wants.
Now you know Donnie watching the show.
Hey, Donnie. Hey.
Donnie.
Hey, Donnie. Hey, sis.
Just gonna be with a man, Donnie. It'll be all right.
Hey, Phil.
And he
Hey,
said,
Phil.
girl.
Donnie ain't doing that.
Ooh, that wig is wearing me low.
Oh,
Stop it,
Don't get
Karen.
Karen. You are the first lady of the Church of God in Christ, girl. If you don't fix
That motherfucking wig is wearing me motherfucking low.
Karen, you gotta go get you a Karen. You gotta go to Sally Beauty Supply and get you a hot comb.
I'll take a hot comb because my
the
wig. No, it's not the wig. It's the little piece right here that's sticking up, and I'm like,
oh wow.
You know, Karen got that 12 head back there. You know what I'm saying? She can't.
Hey, put that wig back up so Thais can see what I'm talking about.
I saw it. I saw it last week.
Oh,
Jesus.
Top piece right here.
Top of the morning to you, fellas.
It come up, yeah, that right.
Karen.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord.
You damn
Not
sticky. That wig is wearing me low.
You know, Denise, Dorinda with her own hair a lot. She snatches.
No, she don't. Baby, that's helmet hair. That's helmet hair.
What?
That's
helmet hair, baby. Don't move.
You don't ever see when she be preaching, she go because she holding on to that wig.
You know what? We not gonna do this.
She holding on to that wig.
That what she was preaching.
Okay, what Eric said? Can somebody answer my question?
What happened, baby? What did he say? What you want, baby?
Who's there?
What you want,
Eric? Someone answer my question.
I know damn well if he want us to answer, he said did Adam and Eve have belly buttons?
Oh,
Eric,
the kids are carrying tonight, baby.
Eric, seriously.
Eric, listen, sir.
Do you got a belly button?
Do you got a belly button? And if you say yes in the comments, that means Adam and Eve had a belly button.
Can I see a belly button?
You want to see his belly button?
Who said that? What's his name? Eric or Derek?
Eric.
Josh.
Okay, Eric. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You know, these churches and Eric, these church folks, they don't do critical theory and critical thinking.
I'm not gonna say that to the outside.
Praise the Lord.
You messy motherfucker.
Demario, in the show, bro, because I really want
listen. Who want to do offerings out? Listen, we thank God for everybody on tonight.
Yes.
Amen.
You messy bitch.
Praise God for everybody on tonight. Thank you so much for being here tonight. If you feel like giving an offering, please give an offering. The Cash App is right there on the screen.
Wait.
If you really seriously, if you have enjoyed the show, please give a thumbs up on this video on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you may be seeing this, on Twitter. I know it's a whole bunch of stuff over there on Twitter, but just give a thumbs up over here.
Did you see that
with Gorilla Glue?
Somebody said the Gorilla Glue. I know Gorilla Glue.
Y'all gonna do the Brenda Glues I had that word. Y'all gonna do Brenda Law.
Go.
Man, end it, bro. Please.
Y'all gonna do Brenda Law.
You hear that one sermon when she was preaching? She said, "Woo, boo," because her wig was falling.
Man, y'all stupid, man.
Listen, Dorinda, they say the tracks look like oxtail gravy.
He said that.
I'm not laughing.
He said
they look like oxtail gravy.
Wait.
Now, Jives, go get an email from Dorinda.
Okay, I apologize because I love Dorinda. I actually think she's the closest to Maddie Mark Kloss vocally. Okay, I love Dorinda. I love Karen. I love Twinkie.
Hold on, time out. Wait. But Adam and Eve didn't have an umbilical
I love
cord,
Denise,
so how
and
we
that's
gonna
it.
have a bill?
Dorinda, Karen, Denise, and Twinkie. That's it.
Thais.
I know. No, put that bullshit back up. Put it back up.
What happened?
I'm not gonna listen.
Is somebody getting cute?
Yeah,
But have umbilical cord. So how we know they go have a belly button? If they didn't have, who is Eric Goodwin?
Okay, Eric. What do you want? What do you want us? I mean, Eric. What do you want? What do you want us to tell you? We wasn't there.
Okay, so
Eric, what happened to London?
Thank you, Dana.
Did London go? London went to go flat iron Karen. Say, oh, there you go.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Big Daddy.
What do Eric want from us?
Wait a minute.
You want to know they have belly button? I don't know.
But Adam and Eve had an umbilical cord, so is that considered a bitch? End this motherfucking shit, please, because I'm trying.
We're not ready to end it. We're not ready to go yet, London. Why are you ready to go? Why are you so ready to go?
London got to see what Big Daddy want.
Okay,
you got a late night and early morning plan?
No, man. The first thing is he's talking about the umbilical cord.
He said he's a little high right now.
He's trying to go get. He's trying to go get a load.
People to make your Suzy Q cream.
Here, you can't get no loads here.
People to make you cream.
Bitch, I don't want you.
Ooh,
You said what?
Mm-hmm.
Is Daddy about to make you cream?
I mean, if he wants to, he can.
Okay.
All right.
Tell him to come out. We never talked to Daddy. Let him speak to us.
Let me be a special guest.
Yeah, bring him on. Let's talk to Daddy.
Praise the Lord.
Y'all holding me up. I'm just playing.
Tell Daddy to come in. We want to speak to him.
Come by here, Lord.
Oh, that's how.
All right, who wants to do offering time?
It's offering time.
Listen, honey. Thank y'all for coming, but we don't know about no belly buttons. We don't know about all that shit. I mean, stuff. So listen. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you, James King. Oh, I need to leave this alone. I'm on this Jim Beam. Thank you, King Jives, for opening up your platform to us. And listen, we thank y'all every week for rocking with us and rolling with us. Listen, here at the 4Kings, we're not involved in no motherfucking lawsuits and shit.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? We talk shit, but we know there's a limit to that shit. So we ain't got no motherfucking court dates next month. None of that shit. So we thank y'all. We thank y'all for rocking with us. We all have cash apps. We all have platforms. You know, show love in any way you see fit. We understand rent is due in a few days, but I want to tell somebody that your rent is already paid for. Hey! Your rent is already paid for. And if it is, we ask that you sow a seed to us fine. Your mortgage is already covered.
Okay, wait a minute. So
and if it is covered, we ask that you send a cash out.
Oh God, he done went and got Dorinda's hair.
Right, that's what I'm like, bro. Really, you got Dorinda hair on, bro. Jives, put the front down, dog.
The cash apps are listed. The cash apps are listed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jives, pull the flap down, man.
We want you to have a safe. We want you to have a safe Memorial Day. Listen, y'all. Don't put all that motherfucking meat on the grill. Don't cry off the grill Monday. Okay? Have a safe Memorial Day. Don't drive drunk. If you're going to DC to the LGBTQ community, if you're going to DC, honey, keep your loads down to one load, okay? Be safe.
Just one load.
Be safe. If you're going to Atlanta this weekend, be safe. We love you. The 4Kings want you to have safe sex. You know, keep it down to one or two loads, and that's just the end of it. I love you. I'm actually going on vacation for a few days, and I'll be back next week on my platforms. I love everybody. King Jives, thank you for having us.
All right, y'all, let's go. Praise break out of here.
I want him to put that flap down, man.
want him to pull that whole damn wig down.
Are you going to end the show now? Because it's still on.
And he's killing me with this Twinkie shout.
Bye, y'all. See y'all next weekend.
Like,
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
You going to hell.